over everything. Cash come included, my clique get everything. Mash on the music, biz, it is what it is. These are the breaks, separate the real from the G's and the fakes. Cut the grass slow, poison all the snakes. Stash the cash flow and let it roll till it breaks. Life only determined by success. And since I'm ball blessed, ain't no doubt me and the team next. We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a frown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a frown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Never lose love like sleep, I'll be stretched out. Everybody on my line, that's why I stepped out. Mark made a race, stone face gripped up. Mouse split, Tony talking tiger gear ripped up. Pound reppin', G checking freshman. Top hat pimped out like the West End. Musical, wise guy knows I real heart true eyeball, eyeball. Nigga pick a side, killers never switch a side. Money or the power, push the way I feel aside. Deal a day, still celebrating. Pop another bottle for every hater hating. Both hands, middle finger in the air. Shining on both so you see them shits clear. Playboy, ice grill, me scared. And you can keep them ugly bitches over there.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a frown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a frown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
They don't wanna see me shine. Might go blind, and the blind can't leave the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. Nope. It ain't worth throwing girls and swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something. But a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keeping hits coming. Uncut blow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame what they do for wealth. Wanna be Wayne, shoot yourself. Like December 31st, let up from choppers like it's January 1st. July 4th with them fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, guess we the worst. This is my world, Mr. Universe.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a frown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a frown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every goon on deck.
Coming live and direct, can't pardon your disrespect. From the G's to the goon, little homies on deck. This is boom back like a terrorist threat. Keep it gully good, yeah, shame my rap. Spit a universal code, take game and bet. Call me pre-thinker, bring your gang and set. I'm a suicide king, never bang regret. From the bottom of the barrel like the game is fit. As long as I'm alive, too legit to quit. The hustle is the turn, trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flick the switch. Third pound on the move, so ridiculous. Oh. The clock, you idiots. Salute. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary. Live with your host, Bang. This is week 12 matchup preview. Starts 6/21/21. 2021 fantasy football advice and all and more. Today we go over the week 12 matchups, starting with that Thursday night game. But it's actually Thursday games because this Thursday was Thanksgiving. Salute. Happy Thanksgiving to all. If you do that. Yeah, week 12.
Uh-oh, we getting the time will tell moment. We getting to time tells everything moment. You know, in the beginning of the season, everybody's good to go to the Super Bowl. But by this time of the season, you pretty much know which group is going to contend. Yeah. But we'll get to that. Right now, you know we have to salute to you first, the fan. Welcome back. If it's your first time here, welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary. Don't forget to hit that like, that thumbs up button, that subscribe button, that bell, that notification, so the next time I go live, you are with me. Come back, come in and out. Football has been fun. If you like football, then we can get along. Don't forget to drop your comments or your Q&As in the comments and in the chat. Hashtag Bengals Sport. Yeah. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary Live with your host Bang. And we gonna go over Thursday games, and we'll go over the the upcoming games for this week. We gotta go over the power rankings for teams of Week 12. We also gotta go over top 5 QBs. We haven't done that in a couple of weeks. Just waiting for the clan to get here. I'll call them up in a minute. Well, salute to Addicted to the Game, gaming community. Salute to the A2DG, Addicted to the Game gaming community. Bangtime USA Media, ColdWaterNoBleach.com, KnowItAllDesigns.com. Shout out to Team No Team and Black Music. And yeah, shout out to the people that have been coming back. I got to shout out Sir Charles, the #1 fan of BANGnACES. Got to shout him out. Been showing mad love. Shout out Brian Beeman and Bass. You know, they've been the menaces. They've been my menaces for the last couple of weeks, holding it down. Holding it down. Well, let's see where the guys is. Let's see where the guys is. Let's see where the guys is. Bass! What's going on, brother?
Chilling, I'm chilling. How about you?
You busy?
Nah, what's up?
Just live, and I wanted to get you guys on the line before I start the matchup previews. If y'all ready to do that?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Alright, we gotta get Brian there. Hold on. See where he at. See where he at, bro. See where he at, bro. Let's get it. Let's get it. Alright, this is just us, Bass.
All right, then it's just us.
That's just us.
I'm sure the Moose will call in.
Yeah, the Moose get back to us. First and foremost, how was your weekend going? How was your day? How's the family?
Everything is good, brother. Everything is good. How about you and yours?
Everybody's great. Everybody's doing well. Thank you very much for asking.
Excellent, excellent.
Salute to the chat. Say, talk
Definitely.
your stuff. Talk your stuff. Let them know you here. Nah.
Buffalo, baby. Oh. Thought we was going in right away. Buffalo doing what they did, like they were supposed to, like we all knew they would. You know what I mean? But just reminding everybody that they're still a pretty damn good football team because they just tore up the New Orleans Saints. So.
Yeah, man. They held Pat where they were supposed to be. They got the W. They put the leverage. They leveraged the momentum to their side and put that pressure on New England's game this weekend against the Titans. New England lose it, and the Bills have first place again. They win, then they have a game out, and that battle comes next week. So this could go either way for the Patriots, boy. So yeah,
You gotta win. You gotta win, and that's for everybody. You know, we're at that point of the year where losses really, really hurt, whether in fantasy or in real life. Man, losses really, really hurt. It's not the beginning of the year where you can try to figure out your identity. We're past that point.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, and you're gonna see teams start to really, really leap forward. Them front-running teams are gonna jump out in front, I think, and really, really, really start to solidify their dominance. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I started the show by letting them know that the beginning of the season, everybody has championship aspirations and can get there. But right here, right now, we know which group is gonna be in the fight. You know what I mean? And we know who's the pretenders and who the real people
The best
gonna
part
be there.
too is that it's a lot of teams still in the hunt. It's not just like a few teams in the hunt. There's a lot of teams in the hunt, and that makes me happy. I love that.
That's
you know?
true because divisions are not have not been won. Like, you know, they're all tight. Most of the divisions are tight except the AFC South right now, and and NFC East and NFC North is pretty much had, but the NFC South is close. And
The AFC East is close. The North in the AFC is still close.
yeah.
The South is not locked up as long as Indianapolis keeps winning and the Titans keep losing. The whole entire AFC is
That's
just
pretty
ridiculously
much locked up.
close.
7-2 and 4-5. Whoa.
Yep. You know, the Texans and the Jaguars are out. The Jets are out. Miami's out.
Yeah.
Pretty much it in the
They're
AFC.
pretty much
Everybody
fighting
else
for the
is
worst
still in
team
it.
in the league.
Yep.
Right now.
In the NFC, Dallas and Philly ain't going away. So that's the funny one.
Yeah, that's funny. In that division, they could probably get a fight for a wild card. You know what
Yep.
I mean?
In the North, Green Bay is well out in front, but Minnesota ain't going nowhere. They're 5-5. You know, the Bears are out and the Lions are out, and the Giants are out. And I feel like the football team is out too. I feel like the football team that
Washington football team is done. Giants is done. Like, you know,
the Bears are done. The Lions been done.
I will say
Now,
this
in
though,
the South-
even though those teams are done, they're gonna be perfect trap games for those teams trying to get into playoffs and They're not like done like that. Like they can beat you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In the
So they
NFC
can hurt
South, we got the Carolina Panthers. The Bucks is on top, but you got Carolina and New Orleans still, pretty much in the hunt with each other. Atlanta's out. And then in the West, only Seattle looks like they're out. Everybody else in the West still got a shot as far as wild cards, as far as, because San Francisco's 5-5. New Orleans is 5-6. Carolina's 5-6. Minnesota's 5-5. So Philly's 5-6. So that is still wide open. The Seahawks, they look done. Atlanta done. Lions and Chicago done. Giants and Washington done. So I mean, there's still 8 to 10 teams in both conferences still fighting for a spot. That's so awesome. That's going to lead to great football over the next couple of weeks. I'm excited about it.
Yeah, man, I agree, man. Like, I think a lot of those teams are out. After they got 6 losses, you got 6 losses, you're in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those teams that have 5 losses, they fighting. They desperate right now for W's. The Colts, they can hurt you. They going into that game against the Bucks this week, so we'll get to that.
Yeah, that's a big game.
We think about the Thanksgiving victors, the Bears, the Raiders, and the Bills. What do you think about all 3 of those?
The Bears, I don't know. I mean, they're still a good football team. They need a lot of work, and that's what it's showing. I mean, they're 4-7. Fields and Dalton, just put Fields on the field. Let him learn. Best way to learn is through experience. Put him out there, get him learning, and rebuild the team. Keep working on your defense. I'd still be running Montgomery. I'd still be running my team, trying to spoil games. But I don't know. I don't think they got a shot.
I got a draft to go through tonight on some Madden after the show, but gotta rebuild the team. I'm rebuilding the Jets. So.
No, the Raiders being 6-5, and Los Angeles being 6-4, and the Kansas City being 7-4, and Denver being 5-5. That whole entire division is still up for grabs.
Yes, the whole division.
And
that's
that
really
makes
close.
for great football.
Yeah, that division is gonna be great coming down the end.
Yep.
I was going over the stats. Patty Mahomes in second place in yardage, second place to Derek Carr. Say that to it's really funny.
Patty ain't played yet. Derek Carr played.
For this week. That's right. You're right. But Derek Carr has been consistent, staying consistent at the top, up there, playing pretty good quarterback play, but at the same time imploding at the same time with the team is imploding. But he stopped the bleeding this week, and they're little brothers, I was calling them, remember? The little brothers of the division. They tired of people bullying them. Let's see if they can pull it out, you know what I mean? They're going to have to win their divisional games in order to do so. And I don't think they can beat any of those teams when they red hot, you know, going for a playoff spot. Ooh, I don't know if they could beat any of those teams, including the Denver Broncos, man. Like, so, the Chargers, everybody, they're pretty good, but everybody has flaws, so you can't really call it in that division. But the Kansas City Chiefs, the way the defense stepped up last week, and are they finally here, or are they?
Yeah, bro, it's been 3 weeks already.
Yeah,
3 in a row.
Quietly
defense been for real. Patty been doing what Patty does for the last 3 weeks, and nobody's talking about them, bro. They're not the shit, because they had a little bit of bumps in the road, like every team does. everybody kind of forgot that they're that.
Yeah, everybody wrote them off, man, because everybody was on they wagon coming into the season, and they had some rough weeks, man. And
but Patty's playing phenomenal.
People started
3,200 yards, 25 passing TDs. I mean, he does have 11 interceptions, but I'm gonna advocate that 7 of them weren't his fault, man. Receivers dropping the football, man. Even Travis Kelce letting the ball go through his hands, man. Crazy out there. It's been crazy football, man. I've been loving it, though.
Yeah, it has been great football. But it's been football. Like, you would kind of expect some of this, right? So, you know, now the football stories start, you know what I mean, toward the end of the season. And, you know, we're going to see where it goes with the Raiders. The Bears and Lions, you don't have nothing. Both of those teams, they're out. I don't think they can even be, I don't even consider those trap games. If you're going up against either one of those teams, I'm probably going with the opposing squad.
Yeah.
Bills now. Bills.
And just as a reminder about my Buffalo Bills.
We've been talking about the Buffalo Bills all season here on Bangin' Aces Live and Direct. Because those are one of Base's boys, along with Patty Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Base came in flying high on them in the season, and
they're atop their division. They're also 3-0 in the division.
Right.
So I think New England got to watch out. Everybody saw they got the number 1 defense in football. They got a top 3 quarterback in football. They're a dominant football team that people are just, they had bumps in the road like everybody else.
Yeah, what's their record?
7-4, same like the New England Patriots.
7-4. Okay, so the Patriots are 7-4. That's why I said they flipped the momentum by winning the game. They put the pressure on the Patriots to keep their pace.
And that's why we clapping for them. They did a good job. They went out there. Everybody was talking crap about them. They're not the same team. They went out there and they spanked the New Orleans Saints, as they were supposed to. New Orleans came limping in, and they went limping out.
I gotta let you get it in, man. We've been riding hard on them, so I gotta let you get it in. Yeah, go ahead, Buffalo.
I'm in, baby. I'm in. I wish the Moose was on right now so I can shit on him.
He coming. You know he coming. Yeah, I gotta let you get it in, man. We was going hard on him. Where the heck is Bangin' Aces though? It's just us right now. Alright, yep.
I think the sneaky team out of the AFC that people are sleeping on because their defense is weak, but their offense is for real, and that's Baltimore. People are Tennessee dying, bro, little by little through injury. They're getting killed.
I'm not convinced that they're dying, but they did lose, and I did expect them to come down a little bit with no running game.
They just lost A.J. Brown for 3 games.
I know, that is
Julio
crazy.
Jones still out. Derrick Henry out for the year. This team has no offense no more. They don't have an identity. Who they going to throw to?
They may have won the games they needed to win to get into the playoffs. The thing is, does their team, are they 100% in the playoffs? You know what I mean? If they're 100% in the playoffs.
If they could get there, they got to hope the Colts start to come off the hot streak that the Colts are on.
Yeah.
Because if the Colts stay on the hot streak, they're going to roll right by Tennessee.
The Colts.
Colts are 6-5 in the same division.
6-5. They go up against Tampa this week. Uh-oh.
Hey, Tampa is whoa. I'm nervous. You know, loving Tampa is one thing, but they are really reeling right at the moment.
We got this. They got this little sound effect that they use in the gaming community, and It'd be like, uh-oh. Yeah, that's one of them uh-oh moments. Tampa Bay, still top of the division, but it's a little closer, a little tighter over there.
So is this where we starting? We starting with Indianapolis and Tampa?
No, we're gonna start with I'm just letting you trying to start for Moose.
For the Moose.
Yeah. We actually gonna start with the Falcons Jaguars, which is a nasty game. I don't think Moose is gonna want to talk about it, but I like to get his picks.
Ain't much to talk about in that game. I mean, for real, let's be real. Like, there's not much to talk about.
I mean, for the Kyle Pitts fans,
We can wait for the Moose. I'll pick apart Tampa. What's up with AB? Is AB gonna come back before the season's over?
I have serious doubts on that, especially with those reports. But they said he was due to come back. But I don't know, man. I don't think they're gonna shoot to get him back. They got Gronkowski back. I think right now they just focused on not losing any more games. AB, people that have AB, is he a cut?
No, God no.
Okay.
If he comes back right before the playoffs, or put it this way, if AB is playing and you got him in your championship matchup, if he comes back in 16, 17, I'm starting him. You know what I mean? And the reports are that he's coming back in 13, 14. I'm starting him. His first game back, I don't know. Him and Tommy got a connection, bro.
They do.
I'm starting him in the first game back.
Do.
You know what I mean? Like, he's that good of a receiver. He's the ultimate savvy vet.
Yeah. All three of them, Gronkowski, AB, and Tom Brady. There's something about the savvy vet in them. They shooting for Hall of Fame numbers. They look out for each other. They play hard. When they on that field, you gotta account for them, and that's standing true. Gronkowski comes back right into form. Boom, they start moving the ball with that tight end position. And then with that, when Gronkowski comes back, he starts moving the ball there. They start running better. It's just something about it, like, you know what I mean? So,
they're a better football team. Same thing like I said with the Bills and Dawson Knox. You're a better football team when your old reliable is right there. Your check down guy is right there. And he's smart and savvy. You called it on Dawson Knox in the beginning of the year. I just said when Dawson Knox comes back, the team gets a little more right. Yeah. Now they're using Burrito. I mean, Buffalo's starting to use, Burrito's a hometown hero, bro. We love the kid out here.
Burrito over here on BANGnACES.
And he's doing big things with his runs. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah, man. Buffalo, man. It's just, I'm coming around. I'm coming around. I'm not there yet, y'all.
That's okay. I bring you to the dark side, baby. Take you over here with us on the sixth side.
Well, I'll go into this then. The Patriots top 5 team right now. However, the schedule has a plot thickened like a heavy fogger, with an upcoming matchup against the Titans and then the Bills to follow. Mac Jones must continue in his growth and efficiency role, but he must acquire that confidence and that voice of leadership.
New England in the top 5?
Right now, they might be at 5,
really?
Bro.
Come on.
Defense-wise,
they're a top 10 team. I'm going to name 5 teams better than them, and then I'm going to name 5 more better than them. And you're going to agree with me on all of them.
Maybe supposed to be better or once was better, but now, 7-2,
now,
7 and what is their record? 7-4,
they're
7-3.
They're 7-4.
7-4.
Yep.
Yeah, don't give me nobody that's 3 or 4 and something. You know what I mean?
No, I'm gonna give you everybody with a better record. You ready?
Okay.
Arizona, Green Bay, Tennessee,
Yes.
Baltimore, Tampa, the Rams.
See, Baltimore's arguable as a whole team. Like,
man, give me Baltimore every time.
Man,
every
you take.
Time against. I'm gonna tell you why. The rookie. It's the rookie that hurts them. No receivers and the rookie. They have no receivers.
That's what gives me the plus for me. Like, I don't believe he's done what he's done with no receivers. Like,
bro, it's the run
he doesn't
game.
have
It's
a
the
number
run game,
one.
And they beat you with kicking.
It's
Nick
not
Folk
though,
is
bro.
The best in number one kicker in fantasy football this year is Nick Folk because of the way New England plays football. They're just holding
coaching.
the rock.
It's not though. He's still throwing for 2,500 yards. He's throwing for better yardage than Carson Wentz, Lamar Jackson, Matt Ryan, Taylor Heineke, Teddy Bridgewater, Jalen Hurts, Jared Goff. Let's go to his touchdowns. The kid is throwing shit, and he don't have a number one or a number two for that matter. They both number threes to me. Like, Mac Jones, 14 touchdowns, more touchdowns than Ryan Tannehill, Ben Roethlisberger, Jalen Hurts, Jimmy Garoppolo, Baker Mayfield, and Jared Goff. He's tied with Jameis, and Lamar Jackson.
Nobody's saying that the kid ain't balling. Right?
It's just amazing, like, to not have a.
Hear me out, though.
Yeah.
When it comes time for the playoffs, when it comes time and it gets tight, and these games are going to get much tighter, all them quarterbacks you named, except for maybe Heineke, give me them in that game over Jones. Every time. Give me Lamar Jackson.
I don't know. I think Bill Belichick is the difference there. They protect him.
I said it like 10 times already. The best rookie in the draft should win Rookie of the Year, hands down.
I don't know. He gonna battle Najee. You know what I mean? Najee been balling, like, you know what I mean? So
yeah, Najee is balling, but give me Mac Jones. They're gonna give it to the quarterback.
They're gonna give it to the quarterback though. Like, as long as he gets to the playoff, they gonna give it to him. I don't know.
Yep. Especially if he win his division. If he could come back and beat Buffalo twice.
Oh man, that's what his name is gonna be predicated on.
Buffalo's in a lot of trouble, and they gotta hope for a wild card.
They'll get it.
You know,
they're definitely gonna get in the playoffs. They better get in the playoffs. They better not out the playoffs, because they'll ruffle up a lot of stuff over there. They don't get to the playoffs. Z2 Motorsports, salute. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary. What's good, my guy? Still out there in Orlando, bro? Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, I like Mac Jones. I think he's going to be... Their offense is going to fold up against those tougher teams in the tougher matchups. Buffalo's going to beat them handily, my opinion.
I've been expecting their offense to fold all year, man, but their defense is playing so well that pressure is not on them.
Their defense is top 5 in the NFL, definitely.
Right, man.
But their offense ain't up to par with them other offenses.
Yeah, they not power offense yet.
They're not power offense. They're a good run game, good pass game. And they sneak out victories through field goals and time of possession and quality defense and great coaching. Yeah.
I think Bill Belichick.
When it comes time for the big games, when the shit is on the line, I don't think they're ready yet.
Well, we're going to see. Because right now, the Titans is a big game for them because the shit is on the line. And the Bills is going
to mess, though, bro.
Right.
Come on.
They should get a win, an easy win against the Titans, but they probably not going to get an easy win against the Titans either. Here comes the Moose. Here comes the Moose. 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 What's good? Salute. Welcome to BANGnACES Live and Direct Sport Commentary. Week 12 matchup preview. We've been waiting for you, brother.
Damn it, man. Week 12 already.
Week 12.
Yeah, it's almost over. Yeah, man. Come on.
It's be over. We waited forever for it to start, and it's going by in a blink of an eye, man.
That's the downside of the violence of football.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Do you think the Patriots are a top 5 team right now?
Top 5? No.
Thank you.
Hell no.
Thank you. Thank you. Are they top 10? Right on the cusp.
Wow.
Right on the cusp. I said the same shit, bro. Said the same shit. They're a great team. They're playing well.
They're definitely, I'll tell you this, in the AFC, just in their conference, they're definitely top 10, maybe top 5.
Right.
But overall, as the league as a whole, yeah, no.
Yeah, I would give them top 5 in the AFC and probably put them in the 5, 4,
I don't think that I can go that far with them just yet, because the same argument that I use for the Bills with their weak ass schedule, you could kind of almost say, I mean,
they play some
they're
good
playing,
teams.
They're playing the same team. They're playing the Jets twice and Miami twice. Those are easy games for them. You know what I mean?
Right, and I don't even think they played any of those. I'm talking about the game. They lost to the Bucks, but they winning against like the Titans and who else? Because they played the Titans twice, I think. Because they lost the first time.
They definitely have some quality wins, but that's Belichick ball. It's all defense.
Yep.
Mac Jones is just doing enough for them not to lose.
All right, so
yeah, that's what I said.
Do they have a top 5 defense then? Right
without the weapons, without the strong power offense, they can't match. You know, that's what I think. I just don't think they'll be able to keep up with some of the. You know, they're not going to keep up with Kansas City. They're not going to keep up with Baltimore.
I think they could keep up with Baltimore, actually.
Yes, they can.
Baltimore's been real shaky all year, man. They've been having a hard time against teams.
In and out really every week, right?
Yeah, but their defense ain't as good as it used to be. It's fucking annihilated. Everybody's hurt.
Yeah.
But if they get healthy right at the right time, like Pittsburgh is, you know what I mean? It becomes dangerous with the teams that got the power offenses in the AFC. That's all I was saying about.
It's the history of football. We've seen this a million times. A really good defense and a very well coached team can carry a team that has a pretty much basic offense. We've seen it 1,000 times. Jesus Christ, Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I was thinking the same exact team, Baltimore back then.
Everybody with a running game and a defense could win a game, win a Super Bowl. Definitely. You just need a game manager as a quarterback. That's just been proven, but I don't think that the NFL wants that. That's not entertainment. You know what I mean? So they're moving toward this throwing league and protect the quarterback. But I think any team that has a running back and a great defense and a good, decent quarterback can win a Super Bowl, man. That defense. I've seen it almost done with the Jets. Like, I had just a little better quarterback and in one game puts them. No, man. Like, so.
It's true. Nick Foles won a ring. Played less than half a season and won a Super Bowl because the Eagles could run the ball and they had a really, really good defense that year.
Right.
Speaking of that, the Eagles looks exactly the same as that crappy team that won the Super Bowl.
Their defense is nowhere near that.
Yeah, they don't have the veracity.
Is not nowhere near what it was.
No, but they're starting to play better.
They are playing better, though. A lot better. But Hurts is playing better.
All of a sudden, over the past 4 or 5 weeks, you've seen Hurts starting to progress.
Yeah, he's playing much, much better, man. He know who he want to throw the ball to. He's running the ball, knowing when he running the ball, and they can't stop him. I think as long as he figures that out, he gonna be okay, man. I think he on his way. I can't say that about everybody. Zach Wilson to be back this week. I can't say that about him. But it's his first year, so we'll see what happens. All right, so
Well,
let's move.
he got hurt. He didn't really do much. Let's go into it. We going in?
Yeah, let's move into the week matchups. Oh, first, I got to let him catch back up. What you got to say about any of the victors of Thursday night games, Bears, Raiders, or the Bills?
Nah, screw all them guys.
We can get to them when we get to their matchup, right?
Screw all them guys, especially the Bills.
Watch, they're gonna get hot and they're gonna make you eat all your words. All of them. You're gonna be chomping on them bitches.
We'll see.
Bass was going in, getting his say, you know what I mean? His get back, because we've been on the Bills all year. So he's been getting his get back before the big game of the Patriots. I was saying the pressure's on the Patriots this week because they go up against the Titans, a reeling Titan team too. From injuries, A.J. Brown out now, and you know, they lose to them. They could beat they beat the Titans, but they go right up against the Bills next week. So we'll see what happens with that.
We'll see.
In the matchup, Falcons Jaguars. The 4-6 Falcons, Matty Ice, and Pitts and those guys come in limping in the division. It's against the 2-8 Jaguars. They just can't get it done, but been coming around, turning the corner on their defense a little bit. Turning the corner a little bit. They just can't get it done either, man. What we gonna say about these guys? We've been talking about them all year. We've been saying they kind of busty teams. Are they still just busty teams, or what are we doing with them? Should you not be playing anybody from these teams?
I mean, because honestly, because they're playing each other, play everybody.
Oh my God! Look at the
It's one of those
psychology
types of
on
games,
that.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
man, that's crazy, right?
I don't even know how to call that game. I wonder what the over/under is.
I have no idea.
I don't know either. But I know they been highlighting the Viscous Chenault, and I talked about him last week, and he must have had a great weekend because everybody's been talking about him, and are y'all buying in to the Viscous this week?
Against the Falcons?
Yeah, against Falcons, yeah.
Oh, why not?
Sure, why not?
For real, I mean, it's really that. Like, he's playing Atlanta. You play everybody else against Atlanta. So, I don't know with this team. Like, their offense is so suspect, you never know when it's going to show up. The only real weapon on that team is James Robinson. That's it. That's the only guy I really would recommend playing from that team. LaVisca, I guess, because he's playing the Falcons, and if you need a flex guy, but if you got somebody better, play that guy.
Who's their number one?
Dan Arnold's quietly been playing better since he got traded to them too.
Yeah,
but listen to this little tidbit, right? The Jaguars have scored 17 points or fewer in the last 4 games. So they don't score any points.
They don't have an offense to
lucky
score
with a Dan
points,
Arnold
though.
Not
touchdown.
like that.
You're not gonna, you know what I mean? Against Atlanta, maybe they can score more. I don't know. They're talking about trap games. This is a game I probably play James Robinson, and I guess in daily tournaments, I might take a flyer on LaVisca.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other side of the football, you could play Pitts. You could play Gage,
okay.
and then if you're gonna play like a sneaky tournament, you could play the Zacchaeus kid. I like that kid. That kid, he's open. He just gets open, and Ice is gonna hit him if he's open. So, and against the Jags, they, like Steve said, they have been playing better. So that's why I feel it's like I don't know. This game is probably really, really going to suck, and I hope nobody has forced to watch
I was going to ask, you think the Jags could get
team.
their third win against the Falcons? Can the Jags get their third win on the season against the Falcons?
It's possible. This is a coin flip game.
Yeah.
This is a coin flip game.
As opposed to Matty Ice, he's not supposed to lose this game right here. Atlanta, Florida. Oh man. It's gonna be a teller for Matty Ice. I really don't have much to say about this game. I'm really disappointed in the Falcons, how they played all year.
So who you picking to win? Let's go.
Man. Yeah, I want to pick the Falcons. My gut tells me it's Falcons. But I'm going to go for the Jaguars to get their third win, man. I'm going to go for the rookie. I don't know. He got to figure it out. That's what I mean. See how he doesn't have a team. And Mac Jones, as opposed to Mac Jones, he has a great coach, yes, but he doesn't have wide receivers. He doesn't have a number one, but he's figuring it out. I would like to know what's the quarterback's name for the Jaguars?
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence. Got the page up right now.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Falcons. I think Ice takes care of this team with ease.
Yeah.
Like I said, though, I'm not happy with everybody you got to play, but him and Pitts should be enough.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, 1,700 yards, 8 touchdowns, 9 interceptions, basically even all across the board. Sacked only 11 times. Now that's a big stat. How is he sacked only 11 times on the season and doesn't have over 2,000 yards?
Because he got wheels. He can run. He got wheels, man. He's not a bad runner at all.
He's playing at a 74 QBR playing rating. He's just not playing well. Not playing well at all. 59% completion rate. Mac Jones playing way better than him. It's not even a question. But he on a better squad.
He's on 1,000 times better offense.
He on a better squad.
Just better team.
Alright, man. I don't know, man. Looking at those numbers, it don't look like he could pull this out against the Falcons.
I don't know. This is a really tough one. Like I said, I really think right off the top it's a coin flip game. It could easily be either team, but
Falcons, man.
I want to go with the Falcons, but I don't think it's going to be that easy for Matt Ryan and the Falcons. We're talking about a defense that held Buffalo to 6 points. So that makes me lean towards Jacksonville, to be honest with you.
Correct.
I don't know, man.
That's a good point. Recently, too. Oh, man, that's a great point.
It's tough, man. It's a tough one.
Yeah, I'm going to switch mine to the Falcons. I'm going to switch mine. No, I'm back to the Jaguars. I'm going to stay on the Jaguars. I'm going on the brink this week.
Yeah, I think I'm going to ride with the Cats, too.
Are they at home? Florida. We riding with the Florida, the hometown teams.
Is the game in Jacksonville?
Yes, the game is in Jacksonville.
Yeah, I'm going to ride with Jacksonville.
Alright, base.
I'm out on the limb.
But I would not be surprised. No, you're not at all, bro. You're not at all. This was a tough decision for me. I could have easily picked Atlanta, too.
Crouching tiger, hidden dragon.
Alright, we told everybody who to start and sit in those games. No to both those defenses. I would not play either one of those defenses. You shouldn't be playing any of those defenses.
You could play the Jags against the Falcons in DFS all day.
In DFS, yes, that's right. Yeah, you can try that.
Just because they've been playing well in a tournament, if they get one pick and they turn it into 6 for you, awesome. They get a pick and a couple of sacks, which they're probably going to get, then you had a decent day from your defense, and they're probably chump change. So
it could also happen with Atlanta too. The rookie will turn the ball.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm saying. This game is such a coin flip, man. It's not even funny.
Yeah, that's why it's like, all right, fuck it. I'll put $20 on it. It ain't gonna hurt me. It's that kind of thing, you know?
Oh, wow. All right.
All right. So
moving on to continue the week of miserable matchups. The 2-8 Jets take on the 2-8 Texans.
Oof.
Oh my God! Yeah, tell me about it.
Do we really? I mean, really? These two teams? Could we? Wow.
There's a lot of crappy games this week, bro. We're just gonna fight through it.
I don't know. The Texans are a different team because their quarterback is different. So I don't know. You would think that they wide receivers are playing.
You want me to tell you what the difference in this game will be? It's going to be Houston's defense. They're on a hot streak right now. They have 10 turnovers in the last 2 games.
Yeah, they do. They just playing livelier with a better offensive put out. They playing much livelier, but they still not getting W's. They're not getting W's. Matter of fact, is that Texas record 2-8? Let me get that correct. Are they 3-8 right now, or 3-7?
Yeah, that might have been their third one, I believe.
I think
Texans are 2-8.
Are they 2-8? Oh.
Yeah, Texans and the Jets both.
Both of them are 2-8. Yeah,
Trash.
they both trashy teams. I expect it to still be a scoring game. You know what I mean? Zach Wilson's return. Not that he's shown anything big, but the offense over there seems to been trying to put out some production over there. Elijah Moore, Corey Davis.
Jets are going to get destroyed in this game.
You think so? I don't think so.
Zach Wilson's going to have 3 turnovers. He's going to get sacked like 4 times.
Wow. Moose
it's gonna be
he got
ugly,
a
man.
bone
Michael
to pick with the
Porter
Jets,
man. It's
Oh,
gonna be real
man.
ugly.
He Bengals to the Jets right out of it. Like the Texans is, oh, man. What's this quarterback?
You're saying the Jets are going for the number 1 pick, huh?
That's what you're saying, huh?
Detroit got that shit on lock.
Detroit do got that shit on
Yeah,
lock.
I forgot about Detroit. Detroit has no wins. None.
I didn't even talk about them, man, and they matched up
0.
against the Bears because they didn't win. And they're 0-10-1, and man, I just don't, I just can't talk about them. There's nothing to talk about. Jared Goff.
No, thank you. I'll pass.
Yeah, man, I feel bad for owners of that team because we didn't talk about them. D Swift has been one of the magnetic fantasy players for them, and he doesn't get mentioned or highlighted because he's on a really bad squad. You know what I mean? And I don't know if he's hurt because I seen Jamal Williams on the field last week, but
he got hurt.
Yeah, so you're not even playing them this week, anyways. You didn't play them this week.
Well, they already did. They're not playing tomorrow. So.
Yeah. All right. So Jets. Any Jets? I'm playing Elijah Moore this week in one of my leagues, but only because of the matchup. Like I didn't.
Well, I think you could start Elijah Moore. I think you could start Ty Johnson.
You start Ty Johnson. Okay.
And then from the Texans, because they're playing the Jets, I think Tyrod is in play.
Tyrod is in play, man.
I wouldn't do this with my regular team, or a cash game, but in a, 1-on-1 or anything. But in a tournament, I think Tyrod is in play.
He runs for touchdowns and he throws touchdowns. So, yeah, man.
And from the backfield, I don't know. The backfield is always scary there.
You can't sit there. No, we don't know, man. They're playing that rotating game right now.
Yeah. I would stay away from it just because. So, there it all. Who you got, Steve?
Wow. I'm going Jets.
Don't you fucking do it.
I'm going Jets. Just because you got a bone to
Don't
pick
you
with them.
do it.
I'm going Jets.
What?
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm going with the Texans. Obviously you going with the Texans with that response?
Yeah, bro. You can't not trust Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
There's no reason for anybody to trust him. Not
Can't
yet.
touch the Texans either, though.
Yeah, but
No,
you know
yeah.
what? They're playing the same type of team. I think, like what you would say, the savvy vets
Yeah, the
are
savvy
going to whip the
vets.
Jets. You know what I mean? So,
We'll see. We'll see. I'm
Their
hoping
de-
for
their
a good
defense is
game
hot
for
right
Elijah
now, man.
Moore, at least. I'm hoping for a good game for Elijah Moore. Is it Corey Davis to start?
no, Corey Davis is hurt. I don't even think he's doubtful.
I think
to
he's
play.
back. Yeah, I think he's back.
But he's doubtful. He ain't going to play this week.
And Brandon Cooks. Right.
Yep.
That's it.
Who you got? You said the Jets have. So we already know this one. Ew.
Yeah, that's
We
in the
still
bag.
talking about it. Ew, boo.
Moving right along.
Steve's the lone wolf.
Yeah, I'm the lone
Yeah.
wolf there. It didn't really matter. 2-8, both of them.
Yeah, yo, look. Like we don't really want to talk about this one no further. What's the next one on the agenda?
Moving along.
Let's move through these crap games.
Moving
We can talk
along.
good about the good games.
Let's move it along to the first good game of the week. 1 o'clock game with 8-3 Titans reeling in injured against the 7-4 Patriots, the Mac Jones-led Patriots, the Bill Belichick, the evil genius Patriots, sitting at the top of the division, battling the Bills. If they lose first place. Oh, man, this is going to be so interesting. What's going on? What's going on? Where y'all
I
at
really
with this?
wish this game had all its pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, like this game, I expect New England to roll the Titans.
Yeah, they
I
should.
really do.
They should. The Patriots should roll, man. Pending Mac Jones has a really good, efficient day, and that I think they should roll, man. The Titans don't have the power to keep up with them. No running backs able to keep up with them. They got rid of AP. Who else they got over there? Donta Foreman he didn't look too formidable last week. Didn't get too many yards. McNichols coming back from an injury. AJ Brown hurt. Jones hurt. Who they got? What they gonna do? How they gonna save Tannehill? I've been looking at Tannehill's numbers, and he's like at the bottom of the pack out of all receivers. You know what I mean? So, all quarterbacks. That's balling in contention. So I don't know how you got an 8-3 record with those stats, but that's a Henry all
I
day.
think this one is a run, punch you in your face game. New England, run, punch you in your face game. You know what I mean? New England in a low-scoring win is what I see.
What do you think, 21-17 or some shit like that?
Something like that, yeah. Nothing crazy. New England's not going to have to. Unless Tennessee's defense,
McNichols
they've
is
been
out.
playing good,
He
too.
out. What's going on, 808, though? Yes, McNichols is out. I wasn't sure. I know he was hurt, but he was trying to come back. Concussion.
Thank you, chat, for confirming that. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you, dog. Welcome back, man. Salute. Yeah, man. It should be a Patriots rollout right here, man. They better win to keep your Bills in line. They better win.
They're in a must-win situation. The Titans still have games to give, and that's why people are going on their IR, and they're trying to. They don't got too many. They're only 2 out in front of the Colts, and the Colts is on a hot streak, so they need to tighten up. But we're going to see their new offense this week. I just think going up against the number one or a top 5 defense in the NFL is going to really be difficult.
Yeah.
Especially in the Patriots' house. So
these coaches they're very diabolical with each other, and I like to see this matchup because I believe the Titans coach is from the Belichick tree, right?
Yeah,
so,
yes he is.
He takes it with pride going up against Bill Belichick, and I love to see him match up with Belichick. See what he throws at him, but with no weapons, I don't know what he's gonna pull out the bag. You know what I mean? We have a question in the chat. Should I pick up Hillard? Who? Hillard? Who?
Who would you be dropping? Dontrell Hilliard.
Yeah, that's a rookie for Tennessee.
He's not a rookie, but who would you be dropping?
Yeah, who are you dropping, though?
But yeah, definitely. Just in case.
Yeah,
we don't know what the offense is. He got a lot of pass work last week.
Don't give him nobody good. You got a super squad over there, if I remember correctly. This is the same guy with the super squad, right?
Yeah, but he probably needs runners. So.
He dropped his backup QB. Yeah, pick him up. Just in case.
Who's his backup QB?
He just said he dropped his backup QB.
Peace.
So.
Peace.
Oh, he needed a replacement.
He
needed a replacement for
if he goes down, then I need a wire guy anyway. So I didn't draft 2 QBs, and that's where it's at, bro.
Me too. He needed to replace AJ Brown. Oh, you have Burrow. Oh man, Burrow is his backup QB.
Yeah, but Burrow's middle of the pack, game to game anyway. He's just a
Facts.
good one. So,
Facts.
if the kid don't do nothing, go back and get Burrow for security.
Right. Burrow, he was battling, he's still battling Aaron Rodgers' numbers, but, he throws a lot of picks, man. He throws a lot of picks. So that's where he made himself the middle of the pack at. But he get in the playoffs. He changes a lot of things. All right, where were we, guys? Titans and Patriots, man.
Yeah,
so
Titans, Patriots.
I'm going Patriots here. Damn, I feel like a Patriots fan going with the Patriots every week. But just trying to call football. Call the football. How I see it.
Nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Patriots as well. I think they run the Titans down, do what they do. What you think, Moosey?
I'm going to go with Tennessee in this game.
Oh, wow.
Because Tennessee has the X
Bang.
factor. Tennessee has the X factor.
Yeah.
What's the X factor?
Their head coach, Mike Rabel, who played his entire career in New England and knows exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Peace.
I love it, man. Thank you for mentioning Rabel's name. Another good coach. Great coach, man. Great player. Hall of Fame player.
He knows what Bill Belichick is going to do.
No, I'm asking, was he a Hall of Fame player?
No, not at all. He wasn't even a Pro Bowl player.
He wasn't even a Pro Bowler. But he's been a great coach. He knows exactly what New England is going to do, and I agree with that. They always have good mental battles, but I just figure about without his weapons, Belichick going to pick them apart. But then again, Belichick don't know what to study for. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so you don't know who to really pinpoint. You know what I mean? Without Henry and without Jones and without Brown, you don't know who to pinpoint or to practice for. Like, so it might have an edge right there. You know what I mean?
First, sir.
I'll take Tennessee in the shocker.
So you taking Tennessee in a shocker chat. If Tennessee win this weekend,
Tannehill's a baller, bro.
He is a baller.
For real.
Who they got over there? Convince me. Who they got outside of those guys?
I'm with the Patriots. I think the Patriots is better, but I'm not even trying to convince you. I'm just saying, Tannehill. Good.
Let's look at Tannehill real quick. Let's look at the dude right here. Right here.
Nah, that's not. What's the next game? Those guys are bums too. This game
2,600 yards. 2,600.
Yeah.
60%,
But he had Derrick
13
Henry for the whole
touchdowns.
first half of the year. Man,
Tannehill got 12 touchdowns.
He had a guy running for 200 yards a game.
Yeah,
you can't count his stats, bro.
You can. Yeah, he leads the league in interceptions. 12 interceptions, bro.
Yeah.
So he be balling, but he be giving the ball away, turning it over, and against the Patriots, he's not gonna be able to do that. He's not gonna be able to do that against the Patriots. Patriots expose him off those turnovers.
He's not 2020 Ryan Tannehill. Right now, he's Miami Dolphins Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, he is playing Miami Dolphins level.
Yeah, why you do him like that?
It's the truth. It's the truth, though.
It's not, though.
Yeah, it is, though.
No, bro, he don't have the yardage. He ain't had a healthy AJ Brown all year, a healthy Julio Jones all year. And Derrick Henry got hurt in week 8, bro. Like, come on.
Nobody's healthy all year.
Nah, I'm not saying that, but he ain't had no help.
All right, don't say he got Ertz, Hill, Connor, and Edwards, Hilaire on bye right now. Yeah, I know. I'm hurting that like that too. So you had to fill some spots, huh? Had to fill some spots. That's some hella. You got to fill a tight end spot, a wide receiver spot, Connor, and two his running backs out this week. That's a hard field. You gotta go to the wire for all that. You gotta sit people for that. Oh man, good luck, bro. Oh man, the buys was hurtful, man. Getting through those buys was hurtful for me too.
Yeah, definitely. What's the next one?
Next game, NFC least matchup. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles, 5-6, coming in to New Jersey. Play the Giants, 3-7. They just fired their offensive coordinator. They are reeling. They can't get anything going with their offense. They are healthy now. Eagles is gonna stomp them. Eagles gonna stomp them right now. While they wounded, the Eagles gonna step on their wounds. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
I don't either.
It's gonna stomp them. You think Giants gonna fight back?
I think the Giants gonna win this game at home. Shoot.
I
do.
The NFC East, man, we said that.
Healthier. I think the Giants do what they need to. And I think they roll Philly. In a close one, but they roll them. Running. Saquon Barkley. Let's see what he got. He's healthy. Let's see the wheels.
Eagles stop the run, man.
I'm expecting, because Freddie Kitchens is taking over as the OC. And last time he was a head coach was in Cleveland, and they know how to run the ball.
Yes, they did. Run. Him and Booker right down your throat. Run.
That's it. No more rest for Saquon. He gonna get shot. Booker too. Gonna help him with the low. It's gonna be a dual running back situation over there.
Run.
Yeah, run the ball, man.
Yep.
And then, what do you think about Kadarius Toney then? He's a sit this week.
I wouldn't play him.
Yeah, I'm not playing him either.
Who?
Kadarius Toney.
No, he's hurt.
He's hurt.
He's
So.
playing.
Okay, Shepard.
Nope.
He's questionable.
Questionable. Look at this. They still not really healthy then. So that's what? Saquon is a yes. What about Ingram?
If you in that kind of bye week situation like that kid, like that guy in the chat, definitely.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking. Certain players, let's move to the other side of the ball, are hurt. What about Danny Dimes? No to Danny Dimes in my opinion. But it is one of these games where he may throw the ball. I just don't know who he's throwing to. But that's not the end of his story. He's been doing that all season. But Jalen Hurts, no, yes.
Yeah, hell yes.
Yeah,
Definite yes.
Yeah, he's been a good fantasy play. Even in bad weeks, he's been a good fantasy play. So I don't see why you wouldn't play him.
Fantasy Pros got him like the number 4 QB on the week. Must start.
Must start, right? Devontae Smith. Who else? Oh, I hear a lot of people talking about Miles Sanders this week.
Yes, definitely. Must start.
Gonna be a running game match.
Strong start.
Yeah, he's a strong start. Okay, what about their tight end, Goddard?
Definitely.
Yes.
He's a go. One of the good tight ends in the game, so why wouldn't you if he's healthy? Alright, now who you got?
I got the Giants.
Got the Giants. Giants at home.
Yeah, I'm going to ride with the Giants, too. They need a win. They need something to feel good about.
Yep, and they just got rid of Garrett, so they're loose, like the way the Raiders were that first night.
I'm signing out, and I'm riding with Meek Mills and them boys in Philly. I think the Eagles going to win this game. They're still in contention for a playoff spot. I know the Giants going to try to ruin that. But we'll see what happens. I think the Eagles go 500, get 500 this week. They ain't going to let the Giants ruin it. Yeah. So that's what I got. So I go Eagles. They win Giants. Moving on to the next game, let's see what we got in the chat going on. Should I get Hiller, Tennessee, or Hines from the Colts? Ooh.
Hilliard.
Hilliard got the more upside.
He's got a better chance of starting.
Yeah, Hilliard got the better upside. And right now, Taylor is on fire, and I don't know when Hines will get in the game. Charger. Boy, these guys curse me out for getting them cut off. Where do I plug in?
Yes.
Hopefully that does it. Alright. Where we moving to? Next game?
Yeah, sure.
Next game, 1 o'clock game, 5-4 Steel City Steelers, Pittsburgh Steelers take on the Cincinnati Bengals. 6-4. Joe Burrow, as we was talking about in the chat just a few minutes ago, the Joe and Joe show. They gonna come back. They think they back in form. Their offense gets back in rhythm. What's going on with the Bengals lately?
I don't know. They might find out. Yeah, they go. This is a tough one, boy. This is the interdivision. This is really, really tough. This is the best defense in their division. We'll see who they are. They win this one, especially in Pittsburgh. That's difficult. That's a tough ask.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is healthier. TJ Watt is back. Claypool is healthier. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough ask. I would say I'm probably leaning towards the Pittsburgh side. And on that Pittsburgh side, I'm probably starting Najee definitely. Fryermuth definitely with no Eric Ebron anymore. Claypool and what's his name? What's the other guy? Deontay Johnson. Yeah, let's work. So give me all those guys from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, give me Mixon. I ain't scared.
Yeah.
And give me Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. So I think this one is a good game, Malcolm. You know what I mean? I might even in DFS. I might even throw Zama in there.
Zama in there. Okay. As far as in the chat, 808 Dole said, "Can y'all recommend he need a strong waiver flex?"
A strong waiver flex?
Yeah, flex play off the waiver.
Devontae Freeman.
Oh, Devontae
Elijah Moore.
Yeah, Elijah Moore.
Whichever one you're not scared of in Tennessee, somebody has to catch the football.
Right.
So go look at the depth chart, choose.
Oh man,
Yeah.
That's rough right there. That's rough. He in panic mode.
On the waiver wire too.
Yeah, it depends on who's your waiver. UK should be there. Elijah Moore.
I'm trying to think of people on all waivers to like people that I grabbed off the waiver this week. So always check the wire for the studs. A lot of people drop people in the off weeks. Miles Sanders might be out there. Julio Jones might be out there, even though he ain't starting. He's a good stash. He needs a guy to play, though.
Yeah, he needs a guy to play.
My recommendation would be Freeman. Ferguson. He's a tight end, but...
Yeah, you got to look for running backs and tight ends as well for that flex spot. Anybody who can upgrade your team, just don't panic and drop your great for somebody like that. Like, you're going to have to, one of your other guys going to have to produce, you know what I mean, and hold you down for that spot, like, you know what I mean. But you need somebody else to play. Dang, man, I knew somebody to play this week. How y'all feel about? Oh no, they played already. Saints played already. I was gonna say about Traquan Smith and them. Yeah, I don't know, man. I got. Let me think about it. Let me think about it for a minute. To get back to this, we going back to the Steelers, Bengals. Joe Burrow, Joe Mixon. You said give you Joe Mixon, give you Joe Burrow, Hilliard, all these guys this week, huh? It's gonna be a shootout. You think it's gonna be a bomb game?
Both teams want to win, need to win. So because they both want and need to win, I think we're gonna get a good one. I think we finally had a good game to talk about. I really do. Give me the Fryermuth guy, definitely give me that guy. If you're in need of a flex tight end, they fired for? Are you kidding me? I got Big Ben using him like Heath Miller, man.
Yeah,
like,
Heath Miller, man.
Like Heath Miller came back, for real. And you know Big Ben is in check-down mode for everything right now, so.
Yeah, man. We was debating earlier, Rookie of the Year, Mac Jones or Najee Harris.
Well, you definitely
Moose.
playing Najee. Najee goes without question. He's already played himself to that stud level, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He's an every week start. He's locked in. He's playing.
Yeah, he's
You know what I mean? Like, he's a stud, bro.
Najee Harris has really been really good. Let's
He
go.
gets a lot of touches too.
Has 685 rushing yards. 5 touchdowns running. I know he has a couple receiving. Yeah, man.
Who you liking this game? Who you taking? Who's gonna win?
I'm gonna go Steelers, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go Steelers. It's just that Steelers been having a hard time moving the ball. I watched that for 2 games in a row. They've been healthy when I watch these games, and they having a hard time moving the ball. And then sometimes they just go so easy down the field. It's crazy, you know what I mean? I just don't think it's gonna be easy for the Steelers. You gonna make me change my pick because Joe Burrow has been the truth.
You gonna make you change.
Cincinnati Bengals. They started the season. Yeah. Yeah.
Big Ben is moving the ball. Freiermuth is moving the ball. Claypool did have a good game. If he didn't have 2 big pass interference calls that
I think they get lucky on those calls.
They did to him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, they moving the rock. And Boswell, the kicker of the week, bro.
Kicker of the week. I got Carson for that, man.
Yeah, I think that's already happened.
Carson for that.
Carson is ridiculous.
Carson smacking field goal. Salute to Daniel Carson for the big week for me.
Ridiculous, boy.
He went hard this week, boy. Pause, boy. Oh.
I don't like kickers. Bro.
Yeah, the Bengals.
Kicker got somewhat a dub.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm playing against somebody that got Carlson this week. A kicker got somebody a dub.
Yo, man. 20 points from a kicker is great. And if you can get more than 10 points from your kicker, oh my goodness. But when you get 20 plus points from a kicker, oh man, give me that guy every year.
That guy becomes tasty all of a sudden. Like,
Yeah.
that guy is good.
Yep, he just gonna.
He just suck for the next 4 weeks, and it won't matter. 20.
Well, back to the Bengals. They started the season playing really good defense. And they stayed in a lot of games playing that defense. I think that's how they won games. Lately, the defense has been missing, and their offense has been there, but without that defense, man, they've been losing some games. They still only 6-4. This is gonna determine if they could be on top of the division or not, though. So I think Joe Burrow's gonna fight, man. He's gonna fight. We haven't said Jamar Chase's name in a couple of weeks now. I don't know, guys. But I think I'm gonna still stick Steelers, man. I think I'm still sticking Steelers here.
I ain't mad at you for it.
Yeah, for me,
It's an AFC.
I'm going to Steelers.
It's an AFC North game, man. It's just gonna be one of those games. I wouldn't be surprised if this is like a 17-13 game.
Yep.
You know, stupid little score.
Is this a divisional?
Good football, bro. Good defense on both sides of the ball.
This is a divisional.
It's gonna be a good quality game, good coaching.
Oh.
Everything. As long as everybody stays healthy throughout the game, I think we're in for a treat.
I think the big thing is if Joe Burrow could keep his turnovers down, less than 2 turnovers.
Less than 2 turnovers, man. There, man. And
he's got to stop turning the ball over the way he does. You cannot do that against Pittsburgh. They'll make you pay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
100%. That's why
Pittsburgh has the better defense, and that's why I'm going with them. They do have the better defense. And they're still here, and I just believe in Tomlin. I know he on his guys to get this division, or at least try to snatch this division at the end of the season from the Ravens. And the Ravens is staying available instead of crushing them. You know what I mean? They staying available, so they only a game out. And that's with a tie. The Steelers got a tie. Like, you know what I mean? So, you know, if they would have won that game, they would have been battling the Ravens for first place right now. So, they lose this game tomorrow, though. They're in last place. So, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Peace, man. Peace. You guys are the best. Fan for life. I like and I always sub, but I got to dip out for work. All right, man. Peace, though. Salute. Thanks for that comment, man. Thanks for that love right there. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
It's all about the fans.
So what's the next?
It really is, man.
Whoa.
Yeah, we got to slow up. Slow up. Slow up.
I'm moving.
Trying to rush us through. He said, whoa.
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati with this one at home.
Uh-oh.
I think they pull out a squeaker in this one. Get back on track. It's gonna be an ugly, sloppy game, but I think they're gonna pull it out.
Uh-oh. Joe Burrow. Got it. Yeah, the moves is on Joe Burrow's side, the Joe and Joe show. Joe Mixon balances this whole game out, man. But and if Joe Burrow is not giving the ball away, he has potential to blow this game open. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be interesting. I think this is probably gonna be the game of the weekend or Sunday morning for me. I'm definitely gonna be paying attention to.
Well, here's a weird little tidbit, right? Cincinnati has had 30-plus points in 4 of their last 5 games.
They putting up points.
Little tidbit.
They just giving up points. Yeah, they just give up a lot of points too.
Going up against that Steelers defense, though, and that Steelers defense just got T.J. Watt back.
Yeah, T.J. Watt coming for him. That's what I mean. And yeah, you have to put the.
That's something special on the field. That's true. I mean, that guy's good, man.
That guy is good. Yo, I don't know what they put in the Watts family regimen as a kid. Come up, they must have had a whole breakdown. Their parents had a whole drill for them in the morning. Right,
Right.
They got 3, bro. 3, they was going to football elementary, bro. Yeah, man. Salute to the Watts, man. Salute to the Watts. We see y'all, man.
That's $100 night every night, bro, trying to feed those monsters, man.
Yo. I tell my wife that all the time. I say, could you imagine if my boys would have really been athletes?
You need those stores with kids like that.
Yeah, man.
6'7", 280 pounds, and the little brother 6'4", 260 pounds.
Yeah, man.
Get out. All of y'all, hurry up. Make them dudes study all day. They go to bed at 7 o'clock.
That's what I said. They went to football elementary. They had drills getting up in the morning just to get their cereal all kind of shit, because they all three are phenom players, and they really good at their job, like, you know what I mean? So they hunt the quarterback too, bro. They know how to hunt that quarterback, bro.
So now, I say, what's next on the agenda?
Perfect. Moving along, next on the agenda is gonna be Buccaneers Colts. This is gonna be a big game to watch too, and this is a 1:00 game as well. Wow. Cause it's in Indy. Yes. Carson Wentz, Taylor, making history last week. Solidifying his name in the NFL books with a 5-touchdown game, 4 on the ground, 1 in the air. Man, he was the football team.
It was a team thing, yes, sir.
Yeah, for a team.
Yeah.
Here's
Kamara got 6 in the game.
Yeah, so does Gil Sayers.
Yeah.
He was the first one to do it.
Yep.
Oh, Kamara put up 6?
Yeah, Kamara had 6, and then Gil Sayers for the Chicago Bears.
Okay, I don't know. I heard him say that, yeah.
Galloping Ghost or the Comet, like that.
Gil Sayers didn't have those nicknames. He was just Gil Sayers.
He just Gil Sayers.
Nickname, man. I'm telling you, I bet you if you Google it, I'm right. The Galloping Ghost or the Comet.
Galloping Ghost.
I'm gonna look it up. I don't need
Look it up. But yeah, man, the Colts, they battling. They 6-5, 1 game over 500. They've been battling the last few weeks. Playing good defense and magnificent offense. The what?
The Kansas Comet.
The Kansas Comet.
No, I remember watching a thing on him, and I remember that.
Yeah, it's because he played in Kansas in college. That's why.
Yep. I got it. It's some silly left stuff, but this is the stuff we be researching.
Yeah, man, we got to.
Welcome into my mind, bro. I gotta see it.
Yeah, man, we got to. Here we go, then. We got Tom Brady. Tom Brizzo back in form. Gets the dub last week. Was not playing with nobody. In Hab's words, gave the team bow. With Gronkowski back in form, no AB still. Gronkowski back in form, and Mike Evans just creeping up the touchdown list, top of the list. I think he's tied at the top of the list for touchdowns, receptions. With 12 or 13 touchdowns. What do you think is gonna happen here, man? With the Colts, think Tommy could keep them in line, or they shock us this weekend? Bow again, or what?
It's gonna be bow.
Bow.
The Taylor train gets derailed this week against the Buccaneers.
I don't know. I don't think so, bro. I do too. I think he opens the game with a big one, like the kid. Yeah. Outside of Henry, when this kid gets going.
He's gonna run for 5 touchdowns and 200 yards against everybody.
Nah.
I think he'll have a pretty decent game tomorrow. I think he'll probably get 100 total yards and at least one.
One, right. I think.
You know what I mean? And that's against a top 5 run defense that hasn't been top 5 in the last 3 weeks.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? Khalil Herbert
This is
ran
a real.
124 against
This
the
is a
Bucs.
really easy game plan for the Bucs. We're gonna take Jonathan Taylor out of the fucking game, and there's no way in, not a snowball's chance in hell that Carson Wentz is gonna outdo Tom Brady. Ain't gonna happen.
Ooh, man, I love when things like that are said, because they, Carson Wentz is a formidable.
Everybody's game plan is to go in against the Colts and take out Jonathan Taylor. I just don't think it happened.
Yeah, I don't think it happens either, man.
There's nobody's going into any game stacking the box against them. They're not.
Well, they can't stack the box against.
Got Pittman running over the top. Yeah.
They got Moelle Cox. They got James Doyle.
All right, we got another question in the chat.
I think this is going to be a
Tech shot, 328. Salute, salute, salute.
But I definitely want to hear y'all point.
Hold on,
But
guys.
I just think the Colts are a lot better than people think, bro. They've been balling lately.
Hold that thought, guys. Tech shot, 328. Welcome to Bangin' Aces live and direct sport commentary. Okay, I need one running back, one receiver, and a flex from these players. Patterson, Dillon, Saquon, Keenan Allen, and Adam Thielen.
Say that list one more time, you cut out.
What you said?
Say the list one more time, you cut out.
Okay, I said he needs one running back, one receiver, and a flex from these players.
Okay.
Patterson, Dillon, Saquon, Keenan Allen, or Adam Thielen.
Dillon, Keenan Allen, and Adam Thielen.
Wow. Cordell Patterson is back this week.
I don't even know, but I wouldn't be playing him in that slot.
Off at the end
in Jacksonville.
in Jacksonville.
Not if I had those other options. Not if I had Adam Thielen, Keenan Allen, and
Dillon.
AJ Dillon. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
I
rock
think
that
that's
real quick.
Tech.
I don't know, man.
Minnesota's pass defense and run defense got hurt. Both their defensive ends are down right now. They started. So Minnesota is really hurting on defense.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't like the matchup AJ Dillon has this week.
Minnesota?
No, fucking LA.
LA, they got the
They're
Rams.
playing the Rams defense, bro.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough. Maybe you.
Minnesota's playing Chicago, I think.
Maybe Pat.
Who are they playing?
Do you play Saquon then? Do you play Saquon in that Eagles game? It's a risk to play Saquon, man.
But I'm still sticking with what I said.
I play Patterson. Patterson is Atlanta's entire freaking offense.
Yeah.
He's a fantasy machine when he's on the field. I don't care who they're playing. Who they're playing is irrelevant because he's everything they have. Literally, he's getting more targets than their wide receivers. He gets all the rushing yards. You have to play him if you got him. So I would go with him, Saquon, and Keenan Allen.
Oh, wow, no.
I'm going to stick with what I said, man. I'm going to go with
Yeah.
Dillon against that Rams defense.
I'm going to lean with the more solidified players. I'm going to not go with Patterson coming off the injury. They run him at too many different positions. He's easy to go out. Patterson is a beast. He is a beast, but I'm not going to go with him coming off an injury. I'm probably going to go with more like what Bass said. Dillon, Keenan Allen is an animal. And Adam Thielen, they very formidable. They are touchdown dependent, but they get heavy targets, at least 8 to 10 targets a game. He had Keenan, Patterson, and Saquon. Yeah, he's the whole show, man. He's the whole show right now. So I would at least for another week.
So is Cordell Patterson.
Yeah, but
and AJ Dillon and Captain Max is like
sloppy mess. Yeah, but not that sloppy mess. And yeah, AJ Dillon does catch the ball.
Yeah.
Like Cordell Patterson, bro.
No, definitely no one.
That's what
Well,
I'm
he
saying.
said,
You're
guys,
totally ignoring the volume. He's all day.
you gotta excuse him. You gotta excuse them guys. You see, they very passionate about this.
Everybody comes off an injury. If Jonathan Taylor goes down, you're not gonna play him the week he comes back. Come on, man. It doesn't. Everybody gets hurt. Everybody's coming off an injury.
For
You know what I'm
Texas,
saying? Aaron Jones is hurt right now. The week he comes back, you bet your ass I'm playing him. And his numbers ain't nowhere near Cordell Patterson's. Not even close.
well, he said he had Keenan Allen, Patterson, and Saquon in.
That's what I would do.
He said Patterson would switch to Thielen. That's not a bad switch though, Patterson to Thielen, but Patterson probably more active than Thielen. You know what I mean?
Who's Minnesota playing?
Minnesota is playing the 49ers. Wow. Yeah, Thielen might go off this week. And Jefferson coming off one of his best games ever. That might be a shootout.
I'm sticking with Patterson.
Yeah, Patterson. Have says stay with Patterson. Me and Bass is gonna go with Dylan, Keenan Allen, and Adam Thielen. But Have likes Patterson, Saquon, and who? Who'd you say? Keenan.
Yeah.
So it's just the difference of
You
Patterson.
can't go wrong with any of those guys, man. They're all good.
Well,
They're all good choices.
if we break it down, you have to play Keenan Allen. He's like third in the league in targets this
Keenan
year.
Allen goes
Yeah.
well.
He's literally averaging over 10 yards. Yeah, you have to play
Yeah,
him.
bro. He's automatic.
And that's my same exact thinking for Patterson. It's volume based and matchup based.
Mm-hmm.
Saquon, I'm not even sure about Saquon. I'm just hoping that the difference of not having Garrett, maybe he goes off finally for the first time.
That's why I'm pretty sure with A.J. Dillon, he's going to have, 60, 70 yards on the ground. He gets the goal line carries. He catches passes out of the backfield. It's a tough matchup, which means it's going to be a great game. They both need to win this game.
Not really. Green Bay is not nowhere near a must-win situation. They could give a fuck about losing a game, honestly.
No,
in their division.
Not yet. They need,
Just because
Minnesota's only got 5. Yeah, Minnesota's only the closest one with 5 wins. I see it. I'm looking at it. But still in all, the Rams need to win. Their division is tough as hell.
Well, yeah, the Rams need to get right. They need to have a good. That's what I'm saying. We gotta look at that too. Yeah, they need to have a good showing.
Looking like trash, so they need to get back on the tracks. Yeah, we definitely get to that game. But that question was a great question, man. We appreciate it.
Yes, Tech Shot.
Yeah,
Tech Shot, man. Welcome, man. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe for me, and come back. Get your notifications on. We usually do all prime time games live, play-by-plays, but we love the fantasy questions. Just keep them coming. Christian Neva, welcome to the chat. Welcome to Banging Aces live and direct sport commentary. Couple of questions, brothers. Defensive starts this week. I can choose from Titans, Ravens, or Panthers. Also for flex, M. Gordon or Mike Williams.
As far as the defenses, give me the Panthers.
Panthers. Who they playing?
Yeah. They play the Dolphins.
They're playing the Dolphins. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Give me the Panthers, D.
Yeah, Carolina starts and sits. Carolina is ranked number 1 this week. A+ must start. Yeah.
Then you got.
And then what was the question? The other one, the flex question.
Flex. M. Gordon or Mike Williams. I'll go Mike Williams.
The Broncos playing the Chargers. I don't know. That's a.
I'll go Mike Williams.
I gotta go with Melvin Gordon on that one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'll probably go with Gordon too, just on the strength of volume. It's more consistent. Yeah, he might get the goal line touches. Yeah. I mean, you never know who's gonna get it between him and Williams, but he be getting them. You know, Gordon gets in too. So.
Yeah, I believe Melvin Gordon has a touchdown in 5 out of the last 6 games.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Look that up real quick.
Yeah, for consistency, I think, and also the matchup. The Chargers, it's a revenge game for him, number one, and the Chargers' run defense is horrible.
Yep. And Mike Williams, you know, he plays to disappear in that game, and that's scary. I hate a guy that he's in, and then he does good, and then the next week
I think
say,
that's.
all right, I'm going to start him, and he completely disappears.
I just think that's play calling.
He does it all year.
I think that's play calling, man. They're not putting them. Like, if you get in the red zone, you got to be throwing the ball to him.
The receiver on that team is Keenan, man.
And I think that's what it is. They look for Keenan first. Justin looks for Keenan first. Then he looks for Cook second. He doesn't look for Williams until he's in panic mode and he needs a deep ball. And I think that's a recipe for disaster.
Well, my bad. Melvin Gordon's had 3 touchdowns in the last 3 games. The last 3 games, he's averaged 60 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah.
So I think you got to ride.
That's a good fantasy week right there. Oh, yeah. A couple of catches out of the backfield, too.
Wait, you said in the last 3 games, he's only ran for 60 yards and 3 touchdowns? So he's only getting the ball.
He's averaging 60 per game and a touchdown.
Oh, 60 per game. Okay. That's decent. That's a good day.
Yeah, that's a great day out of the flex guys, man.
Yeah.
His high over the last 3 was 80 yards in 1 game.
All right, so the guy, they spoke, and everybody said go with the Panthers D and Melvin Gordon. Here on BANGnACES Live and Direct, straight from Base and Heaven, bang. Oh man, welcome though, Christian Eva. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe for me, and that notification for the next time we go live. All right. Thank you for coming in, man. Salute to you. Anytime, keep dropping those questions. Guys, to get back to where were we? Buccaneers, Colts, or Buccaneers, Colts.
Yeah. Bucks, everyone, right? Why not? Give me Gronk, give me
Salute, Geneva.
Mike, give me Godwin. Of course you're starting Tommy. Of course you're starting Leonard.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them.
There you go. So that's the Bucks.
What about Mr. Jones there?
Side,
what about Mr. Jones there? Do you give Mr. Jones a look for these guys that got him?
Not me.
No?
Not me. No.
Okay. So the only holdout is...
Yeah, not me. That's not my kind of player. He's too inconsistent for me, and he'll put up 4 points or something. Get out of here. Ronald Jones?
Oh, yeah, hell no. He should be rostered right now. He should not even be on the team right now.
He should not be on your team.
If you are, you're just stashing him on your bench, hoping well, not hoping for him, but just in case.
Nothing for that get hurt. Right.
Yep.
All right, so then what about the other side? Colts. You starting Taylor.
Everybody.
Wentz. When you say everybody, even Mo Alley Cox?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
wow.
Give me Mo Alley. In this tough game, give me Mo Alley. Give me Mo Alley. Give me Michael Pittman. Give me T.Y. Hilton.
Pascal.
Give me Carson Wentz. And, of course, you're starting Jonathan Taylor.
What about Naheem Hines on this?
Who?
Naheem Hines.
You know what?
you know what? As a sneaky, yeah.
Maybe.
Start,
He'll get about 6 or 7 touches, right?
Yeah. They'll throw the ball to him a little bit.
A little bit.
Taylor catches passes a lot. He don't really come off the field too much anymore. He's becoming a really down back.
Oh, Mason's talking so much trash.
It's brilliant. I knew it was happening. I told y'all. I told y'all, and it came to fruition.
It did, though. I was looking around at everything. Everything we was arguing in the beginning is starting to come to fruition at the end. But, you know, we working there. We getting there. All right, man. That's it. Who y'all got?
Oh, man.
We sitting in the City of Champs, chat. We all three of us sitting in the City of Champs. So who we supposed to go for right now?
But I ain't no Bucs fan, so I don't think that's where my pick is coming from.
Yeah. See.
I'm mad that I have to say this. I'm really mad.
Salute, Sir Charles. Welcome. Sorry, you made it.
I think the Colts are going to win, man.
They desperate right now for a win.
Yeah, I think they need this win, man. It's a good win for them, too.
And
it's a huge upset.
And it's an NFC matchup.
Here goes
it's
another crazy
Super Bowl.
Little tidbit. Listen to this crazy little tidbit I was just looking at about this game. Hold on, let me bring it back up. Tom Brady is 8-0 versus the Indianapolis Colts. Since 2010, bro.
Oh my God, he owns them.
That team is mine, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, guys. I think tomorrow with the superstar Jonathan Taylor, like I said, the Colts pull off the victory. And I'm making a bold prediction probably right here by saying that Jonathan Taylor is going to go over 100 on the ground. And because Hev was talking junk in the last show, he's going to have a bigger run than 50 yards. I'm saying it.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
Okay.
If it ain't a run, if it's not a run, it's going to be a catch for over 50 yards. But it's going to be a big play. He's going to have a big play in this game. Tampa has no secondary whatsoever.
Actually, they already got their number one back.
I know. He got to play, though. He got to acclimate back into the defense. Prove it.
He already been playing. You played last week?
Okay. I'm going to go Bucks here.
So I'm the only one. By myself.
I'm going to go Bucks. Tom Brady. I don't think he allows, like he said, that stat you just said is crazy. Yeah, I'm going to go Bucks here, man.
Nope. I
don't think they have.
Made the turn.
They can't.
We got the old Carson Wentz back, the killer.
Yeah, the Bucks can't lose, man. They can't. If they lose, then they become food in the division. I don't think Brady is gonna do that. He's gonna try to win that division formidably. He gonna make it interesting on the Colts, man. They gonna be scrambling for a spot. They got a real tough schedule coming up, man. The Colts.
The Colts got a tough defense, though, man. Colts got a tough defense, man. It's gonna be a good game, bro. Everybody plays, though. I'm out here like Chow Yum Fat. I'm good.
Oh yeah, well they play Texans next week, and then they follow that up with the Patriots and the Cardinals. Oh, they gotta win this game, man.
It's important for the Colts, man. This game is
they
very,
gotta win
very
this game
for the Colts. And they're playing at
I just don't.
It's just as important for the Bucs too.
Yeah.
They're still playing for the number one overall seed.
Right. In the whole conference. Right.
In the NFC, yeah.
Right. And I think that they're behind the ball on that, like 2 games. You know what I mean? They can't afford to lose, bro. Like, and
yeah, That's why I'm out there with him, man. I hang out here right here. Woo! Ride that coat, baby. I'm gonna ride this coat.
You gonna ride that coat? All right. I'll go Bucks. You go Colt.
And you know what? That's why I said it hurts, man, because I'm a Bucks fan, and I like the Bucks. I love that Tommy is here, bro. But at the end of the day, I think it's a must-win for the Colts. I think the Bucks still got a little bit of room to get their shit back in order. So the Colts is on fire right now, bro. These guys are missing out, bro.
Yeah, they are on fire. I'm watching them, man. It's Mr. Wentz there. He's playing really good. He's playing really good. He's in the group of Mac Jones. That's what I said. Mac Jones is in a nice little group. He's in between the group with Lamar Jackson, Carson Wentz, Mac Jones, Aaron Rodgers, and Joe Burrow.
It's gonna be happy feet Carson
and Kirk Cousins. You know what I mean? So that little group right there is a nice little group. Their numbers are very similar and formidable. Carson Wentz, 2,500 yards, 18 TDs, 3 interceptions, 97.2 QBR rating, player rating. Been sacked 18 times. But what's interesting is 3 interceptions, man. 18 TDs, 3 interceptions. So Carson Wentz is balling. I need him to throw the ball to Pittman already. They stuck me last week, man. They stuck me, but it's all good. They got the W still without him, so they stuck me. But I'm gonna still go with the Bucks, man. Gotta go with Godwin, baby. Gotta go with Godwin, baby. Gotta go with Godwin.
As you should.
I'm going Bucks. All right, so moving on. Next matchup, Panthers versus the Dolphins. 1 o'clock game, the last 1 o'clock game. 5-6 Panthers. Cam Newton led Panthers. McCaffrey back. Defense looking suspect lately. I don't know about what happened to the Panthers. They started so well and they just fell off on this cliff and went straight down. Loss after loss after loss. And now they're at 6 losses going against a heated up Dolphins squad with the addition of Tua. Tua comes back in and they just start winning. What's going on here? What's going on? They pulled the okie doke switcheroo, these two teams. What's going on?
I'm loving it. I'm loving it, man. I told y'all about Tua, boy. Watch out for Tua.
Yeah, we buried Tua at the beginning of the season here on Banging Aces. But we got to give him his little flowers the last 3 weeks. He's been playing really top football. But they're out of it. My thing is how far out of it. You know, their defense has been playing better. What woke that team up? They don't have a running game. Gaskins disappeared. He comes in. He shows up. He disappears. He shows up. He disappears. There's no consistency over there. I don't know, man. I like Cam in this game. I don't know.
I like Cam in this game, too. Who don't like Cam?
Yeah, Cam actually looked better than people expect him to look last week. He still got the loss, though. Still got the loss. So it's just more the same with Cam. He can run a team, but is he the deciding factor? He's no longer the deciding factor, rather they win or lose. I remember the days when he was the deciding factor, you know?
Definitely. They're long gone. he does open up things for McCaffrey too, because you got to be nervous of Cam moving. You know, I mean, I don't know. Who do you like more in this game? DJ Moore or Jalen Waddle?
I like Waddle, more consistent.
Me too.
You know what I mean?
Says a lot about Carolina's offense.
Yeah, it does,
Can't
man.
trust it.
It does.
But their defense is still good.
Yeah, no, that's exactly why I like DJ Moore way better in this game.
You like DJ Moore
You like
better?
Moore better?
Way better.
Well, since Cam has went there, he's been receiving the ball a lot more. Like, you know what I mean?
Carolina's got a way better secondary. It's not going to be easy for Miami tomorrow, man. They're going up against a tough defense.
Yeah,
I don't know if he was ready for it.
Oh, and they got I think they got the running game to nullify. I mean, no, I think the Panthers got the running game to nullify the Dolphins, whatever the Dolphins got to send at them. Yeah, I got the Panthers in this game, man. Hands down. Dolphins, I believe they're getting better, but they're exactly who we thought they were. They're not a very good team. Like, overall, they need work. Tua does a little bit for them, but they need some work. Yeah, Panthers. Going with the Super Cam all day. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I like what the Panthers are doing, but they're still not winning. So I'm gonna take the hotter team, and I'm gonna take the Dolphins. I think Tua goes off. I know he's playing a tough defense, but this is what this game is. Every other week, you're gonna play a top 5, top 10 defense. It's just what this game is. You got to step up, or and I think Waddle can. So. Yeah, I'm going to take the Dolphins in a close one, in a real close, low scoring, too. I think this game is more like that 17-14 that you were talking about the other game, but I think this one is like that as well.
Okay.
Could be.
And both defenses really been stepping up, and Miami's offense been playing really well. With McCaffrey getting back, so has Carolina. So we're gonna, it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, should be a good game.
The turnovers.
It's in Miami. Yep. Turnovers is gonna be key.
Tua's gonna turn the ball over. That's a given with this tough defense.
Is Cam gonna turn the ball
that's
over?
Why I like Carolina's defense.
Is Cam gonna turn the ball over though?
Probably.
If they ask him to throw it too much.
He start giving it away, right? Yeah, man. We'll go. I'm gonna go Cam. Like I'll stick with Cam throughout all of this. The Dolphins, though, man. If you got the Dolphins, you playing Waddle. Do you play Tua?
Nope. Gotta have something better.
Who's the other guy over there? They got somebody else too. Oh, Gesicki. You play Gesicki?
Yep.
And that's it, right? No the Gaskin.
I might flex Gaskin.
He just not consistent to me, man. He's scary.
Maybe not in a cash game, but in a tournament.
Yeah, I got you. What
Yeah,
about?
Gaskin's got a D rating for the week. That's barely flex.
Yeah, that's barely flex.
Yeah, that's going up against Carolina defense, but that's when they'll have to use him out of the backfield throwing the football.
Right.
And that's where he might get some decent points. It's just catching.
But that all depends on game form too.
Yeah, PPR strictly.
Yeah, I agree.
What about the Panthers? Christian McCaffrey? Yes.
Come on, please.
You have to ask about that.
What about Moore? DJ Moore?
Of course.
Robbie Anderson?
If you have...
Not so sure, huh? What about they tight end?
I mean, if you got nobody better, yeah, I think you could throw him in one spot, maybe. I mean, he started looking better with Cam than he was with Darnold, so I don't know.
Right.
That might have been just a 1 week thing. We'll have to see.
Okay.
I don't even think I have a ranking for Robbie Anderson, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't have a ranking for him either, but I've seen Cam throw the ball to him a couple of times
I would flex Robbie Anderson, and you know what I mean? Like, he's another good one. Remember we were talking about guys to grab off the wire?
Yeah.
Somebody who's definitely mad at him and cut him a while ago.
Right.
And he ain't played well enough for nobody to grab him. But I think it's coming.
Right.
I think it's coming. You know, so I would grab him.
Cam is a vintage guy, and he uses those outer receivers a lot, and his tight end. So, like, he gives these guys value that didn't have value in the beginning of the year. You know what I mean? That's all why I asked. They got another rookie wide receiver out there, too, that I think that he's eyeing, too, that's running inside the slot, I believe. And I just don't know his name. Maybe one of you guys can help me with it. Panthers got a rookie wide receiver. Who's they got?
Terrence Marshall Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I see Cam eyeing him in the slot a lot. Like, you know what I mean? And so I was like, wow, okay. But he started throwing to Robbie last week, and I'm like, Robbie.
Yeah, but that's the whole thing. It's only been 1 week as a starter, so we don't know.
Yeah.
Can't say. As of right now, those guys are strictly stash dudes. I mean, just in case.
Mm-hmm. All right. And that's done. That's a wrap. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta throw my dramatics on, chat. Dun, 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 dun. AFC matchup. The West matchup. The tight Western Conference over there in the AFC. Chargers, Raiders, Chiefs, and Broncos. They all like basically sharing the same record over there. They don't want to, nobody wants the hot seat. Nobody wants the hot seat over there in the West. Patty Mahomes like, all right, I try to let y'all rock, but I'm just going to have to just come take my throne. Yeah, we got the AFC Chargers taking on the Denver Broncos. The Denver Broncos. Oh, my God. This could determine who sits where. They all battling for the hot seat. Who want the hot seat? Who want the hot seat? Teddy Bridgewater, Judy, getting 30% of the offense thrown in. He just comes out of nowhere and takes 30% of the offense. Kind of made the Broncos a little more sluggish, I think. But we'll see what happens. What happens with them against the Chargers. They still have a pretty good defense. Who y'all got here, man? Let's talk. Starting with Brian. This is your boys right here, buddy.
I don't think it.
He has no energy. These his boys, and he has no hope for them this year.
Not going to help him this week. Kansas City's on the bye. Chargers are going to win. They're going to take over first place.
They already in first place.
No, they're not. Kansas City is. by one game. Kansas City 7-4. Chargers 6-4.
I think, but the
Chargers
Chargers.
this week.
Yeah, but the Chargers got a win on the Chiefs, though. That's why they up
Exactly.
there.
So if they win this week, they take over first place because of that.
Okay. Okay.
But they'll both be 7-4.
Ooh. Dun, 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 dun. Broncos got a chance to upset the cart and knock the Chargers all the way down.
I don't see it happening, man. I think the Broncos could maybe slow down Austin Eckler, but I don't think they can slow down Herbert. That's tough task for them. I just don't see it. And I don't think the Broncos have enough firepower on offense right now, not with their quarterback issues. Melvin Gordon, Javonte Williams will probably have a good day. Both of them.
They're in a good spot right now. They've been fair. Like, I don't think any of these teams are better than each other. Like, they all have like good qualities. Some had, you know what I mean? They don't all have the same good qualities, but you know what I mean? Like the little brother Raiders punched what's name in the mouth the other day.
Benefited from a weak schedule in the first 5 weeks.
Okay. That's a good argument right there because depending on who they was playing, but now they're about to go through the magic of their schedule. And let me see who they got. Chargers this week, Kansas City next week. So that's back-to-back divisional games. Then they go up against the Lions. They could beat them easily. Then they go up against the Bengals and the Raiders, and then the Chargers again. So they granted their schedule as divisional games. Whoa, that's gonna be a problem for them. Base, where you at?
I'm gonna go with man. This one's a tough one, man.
Y'all gonna be surprised.
I think the Broncos are a lot better than everybody gives
Giving them credit, right? I do too, man. I really do. I think by implementing Javonte and Mr. Williams into their starting running back position and having Gordon running that backup position actually does something for their running game. They do got to get their passing game together.
That's the problem. They are one-dimensional. It's not going to happen with any of the quarterbacks they have right now. None of them.
Oh, man, you going to make... Let's go look at Teddy numbers.
That's a problem when you're in the same division with Justin Herbert and Patty Mahomes. You can't have a team with no identity.
Teddy's in the group with Tyler Heineke, Jalen Hurts, Matt Ryan, and them. Just under the Lamar Jackson group. But and he got 2,300 yards. He got 14 touchdowns. Not the highest, but not the least out of the group. But he only has 5 interceptions. Playing with a 98.8 player rating. He's been sacked how many times? 27. Damn. The hell? What's going on with your line, bro? I'm not protecting Teddy.
It's not necessarily the line's fault, though. If you watch Teddy Bridgewater play, he's not a quick decision maker.
Right.
He has to go through every progression, every time they drop back to pass. He has to go through everybody before he decides.
Right.
He's not a quick, he doesn't get the ball out fast. He holds it.
That tells me he's not reading. He can't read the defense then, right?
Yeah, not like that. He's not like that.
He's not a good reader of the defenses. And some of these new quarterbacks, these young boys is coming up being able to read. You know what I mean? And they know what they want to do. They know where their hot route is going. They know to do it. You know what I mean? Patty Mahomes' problem was he don't like to do the little pitch out. He don't like to take the short route. He want to throw down the field. So, now the teams is playing him to throw down the field. He got to learn how to expose that short route, like Peyton Manning used to do. Like, yo, all right, y'all gonna give me this screen? I'm taking it. We're gonna get 30 yards with the screen. You know what I mean? Like, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll take the Chargers all day in this one.
Chargers all day?
And I agree. I got to go with the Chargers. They're just better on both sides of the ball.
They are. They have a better...
No, not defensively. They're horrible against the run.
They are vulnerable against the run.
Which I think Williams going to cook them. That's why I think Williams going to cook them. They in Denver. It's a 4-5 game. I'm going with the Broncos, man. I'm going on a limb with the Broncos. Nah. I think they're gonna shake up the division a little bit. This is the problem with that division over there. They can't beat each other. They be beating each other every game. So I'm gonna probably go with the Broncos. But Justin Herbert, we'll see what he can do. See what he can do. Playing Justin Herbert, you playing Eckler, you playing Mike Williams, you playing what's my boy?
Playing
Keenan Allen. Do you play Cook?
If you have to.
I think Justin Herbert looks for Cook a lot more than Williams. Like, you know what I mean? So I personally would play him if you have him. But other side of the ball, are you play Williams? Are you playing Gordon in the flex? That's it, right? Noah Fant. You playing Noah Fant?
Yes.
Play Noah Fant. Okay, Judy, Sutton.
Yes.
Yes and yes. Okay, so if those guys are expected to do their thing, run an offense like that, I think I'm gonna be good with the Broncos pick, man, at home. They're gonna shake up that division with this loss to the Chargers. They're gonna be hurtful. They're going to have to swing it out with Kansas City to get in, man. We're going to have to swing it out. They're going to have to battle it out. I think the Broncos lose next week, though, to Kansas City, and that's where they start to lose. Y'all ready to move on?
Yeah.
Next game, Vikings 49ers. The Vikings. The Kirk Cousins-led Vikings. The slept-on Kirk Cousins finally starts getting his W's. Starts winning the close games. He's, 6-5 right now? Coming off a real close victory last week. Real tight game. Using Jefferson like no other, having the best game of his career against Garoppolo and the 49ers. Kittles. Debo Samuels, one of the best wide receivers in the game this year. Eli Mitchell and them. Ayuke. What we looking like here? Start with Base. Go ahead, Base. You ready? No.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready.
Okay. Go ahead, man.
Yeah.
You go first. You get the first breakdown here.
Sorry, I've been here taking care of my mom's real quick. Hey, go first.
Go ahead. Vikings 49ers.
We're talking San Fran, Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
That's a tough one for me, man. know. But I mean, Minnesota's so hard to figure out, man.
They are, man. And it's all their defense fault, isn't it?
Pretty much, man.
It's all their defense fault, man.
If they had a good defense, man, they'd be one of the toughest teams in the league.
Yeah. Because they can score with anybody. And they've proven that all year. You know what I mean? They can score.
You know, they're coming off a big win from last week against Green Bay. Game that they had to have, you know, because of the way their division is.
Good battle against Green Bay, too, against Aaron Rodgers, too.
Yep, against tough defense. So I think, you know, I think I'm going to ride with Minnesota on this one. But it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy for them because of that defense. You know, and San Francisco's got weapons.
Well, on the other side of that, the San Francisco seems to play up to their competition. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they don't seem to stay on a steady growth. Like, they just play to however their competition is playing. So, Aaron Rodgers come to town, they play better. Miami come to town, they play better.
Their defense has been letting them down, too.
Yeah, man, and so they're really hard to judge too. You know what I mean? This is a perfect, like, what is their record? 6-5, both of them.
I have to look it up.
Okay.
I don't know. San Francisco is like 4-6, I think.
No, they're 5-5. Minnesota's 5-5. Alright.
They're both 5-5.
Yeah, they both coming in 5-5. They both need this game. They're both scratching for the playoffs, and they both need this game. But Kirk Cousins versus Garoppolo. Let's do that. Kirk Cousins, 27, 75, 21 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 106.3 player rating. Whoa. That's
Kirk Cousins has been playing way better than Garoppolo this year.
He is balling, boy. Jimmy is down all the way down. Needs so many people in front of Jimmy before I get to his name. After Kirk Cousins, 21-12. 12 touchdowns only. 5 interceptions. Playing with a 100 QBR rating. Been sacked 16 times. Remember, he was hurt for a couple of games. Kirk Cousins is balling 4 or 5 times better than this kid already, but he got the better players. You know what I mean? Garoppolo got the better players. So do not buy into those numbers. But do not sleep on Kirk Cousins' numbers, man. He's in a group with Justin Herbert, Ryan Tannehill, Joe Burrow, Aaron Rodgers, Mac Jones. You know what I mean? That's a special group. He probably got more touchdowns than most of these people in this group. Let me see something. Kirk Cousins, 21. Who got 21? Joe Burrow got 21. Aaron Rodgers got 21. Justin Herbert got 22. Dak Prescott got 22. Carson Wentz with 18. Kyler Murray with 17. Kyler Murray's been hurt a couple of weeks now. We'll get to that conversation in a minute. 17. Damn. Kirk Cousins is balling, man.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins is balling. Your turn, Base. Go ahead.
Man, which one?
Vikings 49ers game. We were just comparing Cousins' play to Garoppolo's play, and where you feel about this matchup right here?
I think it's going to be a good game, man. I think San Francisco over the last 3 weeks has been playing good quality football. Everybody been sleeping on them. Their defense showed up the last 2-3 games, and the offense is getting it done. Let's be real. Debo is a damn nightmare.
Nightmare.
Debo's a nightmare, and Ayuki that woke up too. They starting to let him play.
Yeah,
whatever he did something wrong.
Yeah, they throwing him the ball now. Yeah, they damn sure throwing him the ball now.
Yeah, they definitely throwing him the ball, and he's starting to play much better football in general. Kittle is playing much better football. So San Francisco is a much better football team. Garoppolo don't have the numbers because Garoppolo wasn't always on the field. You know what I mean? Garoppolo got hurt, and then he got taken off the field.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he didn't play in 3 or 4 games. So that's why his numbers ain't in the same level. Over the last 3 games, Garoppolo been balling.
That's where you go to the field goal percentages versus the attempts and completions. I know he won't have as many attempts, but his completion rate and his player rating is still high, so he's playing good when he's in games, but
All
he
he
has
has to
the
do
better
is get
players.
the ball to Debo, get the ball to Ajuke, get the ball to whichever running back they decide to go with, because you never know when you start a running back.
They got a conglomerate over there. They get a conglomerate of running backs over there, right? Every year. Yeah, man. Who you going here? Sound like you going for
If I go to the other side of the football, I like Jefferson, I like Cousins, I like Thielen, I like Conklin, I love Cooks. So yeah, I think this is a barn burner. I think it gets hot, bro. I think this game gets hot.
A whole lot of defense in this game.
Nope. I think this game gets hot, man. I think it gets hot and it gets real hot quick.
High scoring game. 50 points. More than 50 points.
Yeah, I think we see more than 50 points.
Yeah, we might see more than 40 points. Yeah. All right, so who we going with?
Where they playing?
Minnesota.
San Fran.
In San Fran? Yeah, I'm going to go with San Fran. In San Fran.
Sound like you was going to go San Fran. I'm going to go Minnesota. Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, look at me, bro. Look at me, huh? This guy is looking more and more like Chow Yun Fat in every freaking game.
It happens.
It's okay. I don't mind hanging out there. I don't mind
Sometimes
being out
it's
there.
me, sometimes it's you.
Yeah, I'm just that guy today.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings. I'm gonna go with Kirk Cousins and Jefferson and him clicked last week. I expect that to continue. I don't think the 49ers can stop that. And he can incorporate that running game. That opens up that running game, and now, like we were saying in the beginning, Vikings are a victim to their defense, man. They cannot stop nothing. That's why that gives Garoppolo an opening. And we'll see what happens. But I'm going Vikings. Who you starting in here? Who you start on these teams?
On the San Francisco side, depending on what's up with Eli Mitchell, I'm going to go with Bobo Wilson. I'm going to go with Garoppolo. Definitely would start Garoppolo.
Wow. Okay.
I'm going to go with Ajuke. I'm going with all the 49ers.
Yeah, Skittles, Ajuke, Debo Samuels. Yeah.
Skittles, everybody, bro.
Everybody.
If he's a 49er and he's relevant, play that guy. And then on the Minnesota side, playing Cooks, Jefferson, Thielen, Conklin, Cousins. So, yeah, I'm doing the same thing on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, we got to play them all. Everybody. And just live with the differences, right? Word up. I feel you. I'm with it. All right. Now, it gets interesting. As we get closer to the night, it gets real interesting. We got the L.A. Rams, Matt Stafford and them boys. 7-3, right? 7-3 or 8-3? Let's see. 7-3.
I think they're 7-3. Yeah.
7-3. 7-3. L.A. Rams come in against the Green Bay Packers. Mr. Turf Toe himself, immunized Turf Toe. You know what I mean? Mr. Immunized Turf Toe. Yeah. Coming off an ugly loss to the Vikings. A close one, a battle, but they still took the L. They have to bounce back. Matt Stafford cannot take this L right here. My thing is, the Rams defense. Where they at, man? Where they at in the defensive ratings? They top 5 or they top 10 or where they at? Where they ranked at?
Who?
The Rams defense. I know where they're supposed to be ranked, but where they actually ranked at?
The Rams are 6th overall.
6 overall, okay.
Yep.
Okay. So that means I don't know how Dylan gonna do this weekend, but Aaron Rodgers is gonna could figure it out, right? If he could get rid of the damn ball, you think he'd be able to get rid of the ball in this game? It's Aaron Rodgers, bro.
I don't know, man. I think it's going to be tough.
Yeah, the pressure.
The Rams really need to come. First of all, they're on a 2-game losing streak right now.
The pressure is on.
That needs to stop. You know what I mean? And I think Green Bay is just the unlucky team.
Pressure's on. Pressure's on. The 8-3 Green Bay Packers. So they did their job early. So
Minnesota showed us last week if you got some dangerous receivers, you could put up some points against them. And one thing LA has is really dangerous receivers.
Yeah, we got OBJ. Second game, how you think he gonna do with Matty Stafford? They should have drew up something for him right by now.
We'll have to see.
Yeah, I think the Packers gonna take an L this week, man. They supposed to take the L. The Vikings supposed to take the dub and make that division a little more interesting. You know what I mean? I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, where you guys at on that? Who do we start? Who do we sit?
I think you got to start everybody, man. Just because of the type of game it is, who's playing in the game.
Right. For the Packers, who's playing for them outside of the normal starts? You know what I mean? You going Packers? You going with A-Rod, Mr. Immunized Toe? Oh, man.
No. I'm going to L.A.
I'm going L.A. too. So you start OBJ this week?
Yep.
Alright, so you start Cup, you start OBJ. Do you start their tight end? Who's the tight end again? Mr. Butterfingers?
Yep.
Yeah, Higbee.
Yep.
Okay. And then you gotta start at running back. Other side of the ball. Who's the second wide receiver over there? What about the tight end over there? Like, I don't know.
There ain't a person on the planet that can answer that question. For the Packers, it's a given every single week. It's Aaron Rodgers, Aaron Jones, a little bit of A.J. Dillon, and Devontae Adams. The rest of them is up in the air.
You don't know who it's going to be. It could be Randall Cobb. It could be MVS. It could be Alan Lazard. It could be whatever that tight end's name is. You just never know. There's no way of ever knowing.
Okay.
There's nobody on that team that wants to be that second receiving option.
Okay. I don't know. He just be finding somebody different. He knows that he can't oversaturate the one receiver, so he always finds somebody on the other side to throw to, but you never know who it's gonna be.
Exactly.
You never know who it's gonna be, man. I was like, wow. The play last week at the broken play to the tight end, that was a beautiful play. And only he could have threw that play, or very few people could throw that play. But the tight end makes the play. It's like, who's the tight end? I didn't know him. I still don't know him. You know what I mean? If y'all could say his name for me, that'd be great. But nobody knew him. Like, you know.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
Yeah, see? Let me see. Josiah DeGora. Josiah DeGora. Salute to you, Josiah. I didn't want to screw you on that. And that's that. I guess we on to the next, right? We on to the next.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Hold on a second. Yeah, he's not even ranked in the top 25.
Who that?
The tight end.
Yeah, of course he's not.
Green Bay and starts and sits this week. They don't have a tight end in the top 25.
That's insane. That's insane. But, oh, man. That's who you're going to end up throwing touchdowns to all game. What? Yeah, man. Aaron Rodgers, he's going to have to figure out something coming off a loss. This is where he's going to take his back-to-back, though. Make that division more interesting. You know what I mean? But the Vikings got to win. If they lose to the 49ers, it's over for them. Packers going to run away with it. And we'll see what happens. Definitely see what happens. All right, moving along to the primetime game. That'll be here on BANGnACES LIVenDIRECT Sport Commentary with Bang, Bass, and Have. The Browns, the AFC Browns, Mayfield, and them boys come in with Nick Chubb. Kareem Hunt returning to the fold. Returning to his position as the dual back. Coming out the backfield.
I know you happy.
Against the Lamar Jackson-led Ravens, the very dangerous Ravens. We talked about the Ravens in week 3 and 4. We talked about the coaching. We talked about the level up for Lamar way back in week 3, week 4. And here we are in week 12. And they are top of their division, 7-3. Lamar Jackson coming off a sickness, not an injury, a sickness. Marquis Brown back to hold on, chat. Hello?
I can hear you. I lost you, but I can hear you now.
Yeah, now I had to connect CJ. Bass.
Yo.
Yeah.
I can hear you, Bass.
We talking about the Browns-Ravens game, Bass. Yeah, Marquis Brown back in the fold at practice, but not convincing that he's healthy with his injury. Got me a little nervous. Wondering if I should just let him sit this week. I know a lot of people are wondering that. A lot of fans, a lot of fantasy owners are wondering that. But he's scheduled to be out there, questionable. Do we play him?
Oh, you talking about Hunt?
No, Marquis Brown.
Oh, Marquis Brown? I mean, it all depends on what you got, man. If you got another solid starter and you're worried about it, I mean, why not? It's not the greatest matchup either, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland's got a tough defense, so. But then again, you know, and then on the flip side, you look at it, it's a primetime game.
Mm-hmm.
Those are usually, you know, good games, fantasy-wise.
Sunday night
usually.
football.
But,
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. But, you know, Marquis, you've been playing better this year. He's been way better.
Way better.
Like I always say, man, if he's out on the field, if the doctor says he could go, he can go in my life.
Well, I look at it way. I'm looking at it in terms as all right. So you're saying he's questionable right now?
Yeah.
Does that mean like is he game time decision questionable? Because those are the ones I'd be leery about.
Basically, but he was doing walkthroughs all week. He didn't get out there and run, though. He didn't get out there and activate nothing like.
See, that bothers me too.
Yeah, like he can blow a hamstring on one or two plays, right?
What's the problem there?
You know what I mean?
You healthy or you're not?
Right. You know what I mean? They scared to activate him. That tell me a lot. Let him get out there and run around a little bit. The same thing going on with my.
Yeah, I mean, and look, listen, if you're
Mr.
desperate,
DeAndre Hopkins.
You got injuries on your team, and you know, if you need to throw him out there, you got to throw him out there. You know what I'm saying? You got to do what you got to do. But if you got other dudes that are quality starters that you could start instead, and he's a game time decision and only been going through walkthroughs, yeah, I'd be a little concerned.
Yeah.
I would probably think twice about playing him.
I got a funny decision. I could either play him or I could either play Kareem Hunt, and they got the same issue going on. Kareem Hunt coming back from a serious injury, but like they said, if they say he's healthy, it's a primetime game. If he's back there, he's gonna play. But is he gonna get 7 to 10 carries like he was getting before he left?
Yeah, I would say there's way more of a chance of that happening than Marquis. Because Kareem's, he has no designation. He's not questionable. He's not doubtful.
He playing.
He's back.
He's back.
Period. Been practicing, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't be worried so much about that one.
Right. All right.
Because the Browns are going to do what they do. And the one thing they do is
run the ball. Run the fucking ball, yep. And they're battling, they're scratching right now in desperation. They can't take an L to the Ravens tomorrow. But is this the same division? Yeah, they are, right?
Yeah.
They're the same division.
This is the NFC North. Yeah,
this is the
all
division
4 teams
game.
play each other this week.
Browns can't take a loss. The Ravens definitely want to shove an L down their throat. And prove that they're the leaders in.
This is a tough one.
Man, this is real tough. Bateman has became a big target for Lamar lately. In the absence of with Marquis Brown gone, that offense coming together, man. They need a running back, man. They need a formidable running back to help Lamar just eat every team.
Freeman been doing his thing.
Yeah.
They're fine.
Yeah, he's been doing okay. Quietly, yeah, he's been doing all right for them.
Okay.
You know, he's not what you would expect from J.K. Dobbins.
No.
Or what's his name? What's the other dude's name? Base the backup. He got hurt in preseason too.
Gus Edwards.
Yeah, Gus Edwards. Yeah, you're not gonna expect what you get out of either one of them dudes, but he's been better than what I expected him to be.
Mm-hmm. And they got Latavius Murray back there too.
Yeah, well, he's goal lines. He's gonna get all the goal line carries. A lot of the red zone work inside 10 yards, and then he's gonna get most of those carries. And
so who do you
play?
Who you play? You play Freeman. You play Latavius for goal line carries. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think you could play Freeman if you need to play.
He's a good flex guy.
Yeah, if you need a flex guy, yeah, you can throw him in there. Primetime game, something might happen.
Right. Definitely a primetime game. I expect them to be competition. Be bubbling in all of them right now. It's a divisional game. I expect this to be a good game. Some say it's going to be a defensive game. And for most of the primetime games lately, they've been defensive games. That would mean a boring game. What do y'all think about that?
It could be. It could be both. It could be a high-scoring game or it could be a really low-scoring game. We'll just have to see, because we've seen, the Patriots went into Cleveland and hung 45 on them.
Yeah.
As good as their defense is, they can be scored on, but they can also shut you down too. It's just which version shows up.
Cleveland went somewhere and hung up 40-something on somebody too.
Exactly. Boom. Exactly.
So they showed they could get it going sometime. That running game get going.
Traditionally, AFC North matchups, doesn't matter who's playing each other. It's Pittsburgh, Baltimore, Cleveland, Cincinnati, whoever.
Yeah, it's really good game.
Historically, they're not very high-scoring games.
Okay. All right, so who you start from the Ravens? Base.
From the Ravens, I'm going to start Lamar Jackson, Devonta Freeman, Mark Andrews, and Rashad Bateman.
Yeah, I'm in agreement.
From the Browns, I'm going to start Kareem Hunt, Nick Chubb. And then, you could always take a flyer on either Hooper or what's the other guy? Njoku. Yeah, you can take a flyer on either one of them guys. They show up every week. You just don't know which one. So if you need one,
they're separated by 3 spots in the rankings this week. They both have a D. They have a D plus flex rating.
I've been asking about them both.
You know what's funny though? Baltimore can't stop the tight end. So
no, yeah, exactly. That's why I picked up Hooper. I got Kelsey on a bye this week, so I picked up Hooper because of that.
Yeah, I don't see why not. He gets 5 or 6 targets a game.
Yeah. The rest of them dudes is
touchdown. Awesome.
I completely agree with you. And the rest of their offense is a coin flip. Peoples-Jones could have.
I'm not starting.
Peoples-Jones could go off. Higgins could go off. You don't know.
Yeah, it's all on Mayfield at that point.
So I'm good with that game. I'm taking.
Who you taking?
Taking the Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
I got the Ravens as well, man. In these primetime games, the Ravens have been good, man. Even in the close ones, they always pull them out, man.
They find a way.
They've been here early in the season. They know if this game is close, they're gonna pull it out. I think in order for Browns to win is to blow it open early and let the Ravens play catch up all game, But Ravens D is not where the defense need to be, but they still good. You know what I mean? They still good. So you can't sleep on them, think you're going to pass all over them. But they not where they need to be. I don't see that blitz is formidable. That rush is not there. But, they get there.
They've been up and down for most of the year. Sometimes they look good. Other times they look not so good.
Right. So I don't know if they could stop Chubb and Hunt and them. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. And then over the top. You know what I mean? When you try to stack the box to stop these guys, that's when these other guys gonna shine over the top. But can Mayfield throw that ball? You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he playing injured all year. You know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting to see what he does in the off season.
Yeah. He'll check down to Kareem Hunt. They'll hand off to Nick Chubb, and they'll do what they do. Both these teams average over 150 yards on the ground, bro. Like,
Every game, yep.
This is gonna be a good grind 'em old school football game.
That means a low scoring game.
Nah, not always. You know, not always. Because you can always take one over the top when you've been running. You run that play action. Peoples-Jones does show up. He's flex worthy in DFS, not in. I wouldn't put him in a cash game. I couldn't trust him, but in a cash game, I could see you taking a flyer because that's exactly what they're gonna do. You know.
I Peoples-Jones, a lot of people picked him up on waivers 2 weeks ago when ODB left, OBJ, when he left the team. What's his numbers been in the last 2 weeks? You know what I mean? What's his targets been? Not even what's his receptions been. Just what's his targets been? Peoples-Jones. I wouldn't tell people to play him this week.
You could play him in DFS.
He doesn't get a lot of targets.
Yeah, he's not.
Get a lot of targets.
He's not getting
not
a
a
lot.
Target guy. He's
So it's touchdown
one
dependent.
play, big play guy. That's it. You know, one big play make your whole fantasy day though. And in DFS, sometimes you need that guy who's not really, when you're in the big tournament and you got, a low-owned dude like Peoples-Jones, sometimes it's good to have somebody like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Over, let's see. Yeah, last 2 games he had 3 targets and then 5 targets.
Okay, so they going up, but
2 weeks ago against Cincinnati, he had 3 targets with 2 catches.
If you had
and the
Peoples,
following week he had 5 targets with 1 catch.
Okay. Oh wow. All right, so if you had him, Kendrick Bourne, or Leviticus Chenault to play, who do you play?
Chenault.
That says a lot.
On the volume level, I would have to go with Chenault.
Donovan Peoples-Jones has a grand total on the year, 23 targets.
Wow.
Yeah, but he didn't play. He barely played till, he was hurt. He played the beginning of the year. He was hurt like a stretch. He was hurt for 2 games. I'm looking at it right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then he was hurt. He was out for 1 game. He played 2 weeks, and then he was out for 1 game or something. Hold on. Get back to the stats. Yeah, he played 1 game. He played 2 games. Then he was out 2, and then he's been back for the past 2. He's missed 3 games all year. But still, the games 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's played 7 games. He's averaging less than 4 targets per game. So, yeah. His value is nil.
His value is in the big play, strictly.
Yeah, he's a dart throw.
Yep.
And Rashard Higgins is. He's only missed 1 game all year. And he only has 31 targets on the season.
I get mad at Mayfield because we shouldn't be playing Guess-a-Roo at this time of the season. We should know who his guy
you have
is.
to. They just lost a major receiver. You know the only receiver to play there is Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, Landry.
You know what I mean? That was the only receiver you Give me that guy that can hit the big one on one play. And it's not even like this is not even the main slate. So this would be a night game. This would be, let me get Donovan Peoples-Jones just as a flyer. You know what I mean? Like, I'll take this guy. He's cheap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Got you, Base. We got you, Base. I just know that these weeks matters in the playoffs, trying to get to the playoffs, and we can't be having no average play out of these guys. So you could have some, you could pick some better players that's coming up in these games. So these guys better work their waiver wires if they only got Peoples-Jones and Leviticus Chenault, and you know what I mean? They better be working their stuff to get better points. It is one of the last bye weeks. Some crucial players are down this week. You know what I mean? So you trying to, like last week, I was trying to earn back points I was losing for the guys that was gone, and Sir Kirk Cousins, salute to you. He held me down. Kirk Cousins. Oh, man. All right. So that's that. We went over all of that. And then we moved to the final game, Monday Night Football. It's going to be an ugly game, too. Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks, 3-7. Coming in to the Washington Football home, 4-6. Oh man, Taylor Heineke, Gibson, McKissick, what's the wide receiver? Laurent. What's the wide receiver name?
Terry McLaurin. Logan Thomas is back this week.
Logan Thomas is finally back. Waited for him all year.
Cam Sims looked good last week. Sure, they Washington looking like, hold on.
They be
too little, too late.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, 4-6. Yeah, they basically done. But they going, like I was telling Brian earlier, Giants, Washington, all these teams that are coming on late. Miami, they're gonna be those trap games that's hurting these playoff contention teams, fighting for playoff teams. They gonna be the ones grabbing wins on these guys, like. You know what I mean? Like, oh, they finally want to play. Like, you know what I mean? Seahawks even, with a healthy Russell Wilson, they'll start winning. Is this one of the games they start winning in? 3-7.
I think it's gonna be a good game. The Seahawks look good in this one. I think it's a get-right game. A must-get-right game for the Seahawks.
Taylor Heineke been stepping in there against everybody. Nobody's over me. He been battling everybody. Washington defense sucks. But they do have a good running game. I don't know that the Seahawks could stop it.
Me either. I think Gibson is a good play.
Yeah, they have a good running game, man. With Gibson and McKissick, but they running Gibson, and Gibson been running good. He's healthy now. I think he's getting healthy. That's what it is.
He showed up on the injury report again this week.
Did he? Did he? He's getting healthy, man. He was playing with 4 different injuries. Did you know that? Like, he was playing with 4 different injuries. Like, whoa. rib, a leg, ankle, you know what I mean? Like, he was wilding. Like, I'm like, he breaking down. McKissick almost tried to steal his job. Oh, man. Who we going with here?
I'll take them, the football team.
Going football team?
Mm-hmm.
Where you going, bro?
Yeah, I like Washington on this one, man. Seattle's been. I'm still not sold that Russell Wilson.
And Seattle has no reason to win. They have no fear about this game.
Yeah, but I don't expect them to lay down because of that.
Me neither.
Their defense is atrocious.
The defense is atrocious, man.
They can't stop anybody right now. And I'm not sure about, after watching last week, I don't know about Russell Wilson's hand yet.
So that would bring me to the question, is Lockett a good play? Is DK a good play? Is
DK is always a good play.
Yeah, on paper, yeah, they're both on. They're both starts this week, so it's just all, it's just how is Russell's finger? Because last week it did not look good. That little, I guarantee you, that little thing that he was wearing on his finger was messing him up because his passes were all over the place. He was throwing 5-10 yards over dudes' heads. He never does that. He's one of the most accurate quarterbacks in the league. So how much is that still affecting him? Just all depends.
Yep. Well, boys, I'm sorry, but I got to break out early tonight. Y'all have a great one. Great show, as always. And, of course, you know what I got to say. Y'all saw it already. I don't have to say nothing. Thanksgiving was a treat. The Buffalo Bills whipped their ass. Y'all have a good night.
You made it through, brother. Thank you. Salute.
Bones.
What's good, Brown? Who you got here? You said Washington?
Yeah, I'm going to go Washington on this one.
Seahawks have no running game. All they got is Russ. It's going to be a shootout. I'm still going to go with Washington with you guys. Taylor Heineke needs some respect on his name. You think Washington could end the season 500, even 6-6, or?
I'd have to take a look at their schedule, but yeah, they're not, a bad team, per se.
Yeah.
But
Giants are still the worst in that division, and
yeah.
That's why I didn't give them the win this week. They going up against a hungry Eagles team, a thirsty Eagles team. I did not give them the start. Yeah, we wrapped it up. We could wrap it up there then. Good shit. Thank you. Thank you, Have.
Yeah, as always, no problem.
Already know we gonna be on the text. You got work tomorrow?
Yeah, but I should be home pretty much right before the game starts.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we'll be on the text tomorrow because I'm sure they're gonna get started early with some some greatness.
I'll see you there.
That Patriots-Titans game, Giants-Eagles game, Bengals-Steelers, and that Colts-Bucks game. Ooh. 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 All right, bro. Good night, man. Salute.
All right, homie.
Chat. We did it again. We made it through a 3-hour show. Salute to ya. Salute to ya. Salute to ya. You all on Banging Aces live and direct sport commentary with your host, Bang. And we just did the preview matchups for the week 12. the starting sits. If we didn't say a player's name that you have, that does not mean not to play your player. We gave you preference players, top 2 to 3 tier players. We went team by team, so we may have missed somebody here or there, or overlooked a team, or a second tier guy like a Kendrick Bourne, or we may have not said Patriots number 1, the number 1 guy over there. It's because we don't really see those guys as consistent guys. If you watch those teams and you see their targets are high and they're not being efficient, but you have faith in them, play those guys, man. Do not, it's just our personal, preference. That's why we have a group of us. We, as you see, we disagreed through most of the night on different teams. Some of us agree, some of us disagree, but most of them, we never really go all on one, because we have different perspectives, and that's okay, man. That's what this is about. When it comes to fantasy football, that's what it's about, man. It's what's your strategy? Do you have a strategy that you play with, or are you just playing the hot player? You know what I mean? If you're just playing the hot player, you're more than likely going to lose. You have to have some type of strategy. People have injuries. People have different things going on. You know what I mean? So you got to foreplan those things. You might have a team that's a better matchup than you. You understand what I'm saying? But those guys have to perform. And based on matchups of their game matchups, is what's going to determine how those guys perform. If you're playing the Rams, or you're playing the Steelers, or you're playing the Titans, or you're playing, the Panthers, those teams have good defenses. So it's going to be different. Not to say your guy ain't going to perform, but he ain't going to have the most spectacular game. You know what I mean? It ain't going to be he put up 200 yards and receiving, or 200 yards rushing. Not in this game, not against this Russian defense. So you got to have some strategy, you got to have some know-how. And if we didn't mention your guys, then maybe you could come back to chat or comment and say, yo, y'all didn't say this player and he burnt this team last week. And we'll add them in for the next week. We'll start taking them serious. We'll talk about them at least. And that's it. But with that said, man, it's week 12. We be back Sunday night football here. For the Sunday night game. The Ravens-Browns game. I get to watch the Ravens again. We get to talk about the Ravens again. That's going to be fun. Yeah. We're about to get out of here. Salute, Sir Charles. Salute to the people that came in tonight. Christian Over, Tech Shot 328, 808 Dog for the comeback, for the fly back through, and the Q&As. Salute to y'all, man. We growing. Salute to the fan of BANGnACES. Hashtag BANGnACES in the chat. Hashtag BANGnACES Sports in chat and in the comments. Let me know you was here. I am your host, Bang. This is BANGnACES Live and Direct. Sport commentary. And I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let me know what y'all think of this episode. And we be back tomorrow. Salute to A2DD, addicted to the gaming community. Bang Time USA Media. the Bang Bang Gang, Bang Time USA Platoon, coldwaternobleach.com, custom apparel and accessories, knowitalldesigns.com. Shout out to Team No Team and Black Music. And shout out to you. Salute to you, the fan. We about to get up out of here. That was week 12. Get this going. That comes on. Let's get the thank you going. Let's get me out of there. That's it, y'all. Think that's it. And I am your host, Bang. Bang!
To bury the nonsense and piss in the corpse. You niggas small like the fine print. Fall in line to get pop quick. You forgot your reminder. Third pound we alive this. Respect over everything. Cash come included. My clique get everything. Mash on the music. Biz, it is what it is. These are the breaks. Separate the real from the G's and the fakes. Cut the grass slow. Poison all the snakes. Stash the cash flow and let it roll till it breaks. Life only determined by success. And since I'm ball blessed, ain't no doubt me and the team next. We coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a barrel high on the apex. Old school, new school, every boom on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a barrel high on the apex. Old school, new school, every boom on deck.
Never lose love like sleep, I'll be stretched out. Everybody on my line is why I stepped out. Marquis Brown, stone face gripped up. Mouth split, Tony talking tiger gear ripped up. Pound reppin', G checking freshman. Top hat pimped out like the West End. Musical, wise guy knows I real hard to eyeball Avila. Nigga pick a side, killers never switch a side. Money or the power, push the way I feel aside. Deal a day, still celebrating. Pop another bottle for every hater hating. Both hands, middle finger in the air. Shining on both so you see them shits clear. Playboy, ice grill, me no scared. And you can keep them ugly bitches over there.
Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every boom on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every boom on deck.
They don't wanna see me shine. Might go blind, and the blind can't leave the blind. Dropping gems on them, they don't pay no mind. Nope, it ain't worth throwing pearls and swine. Love that fast money, wanna stick something. But a slow million better than a quick 100. One line at a time, keeping hits coming. Uncut blow, take a whiff of it. It's a shame what they do for wealth. Wanna be Wayne, shoot yourself. Like December 31st, let up from choppers like it's January 1st. July 4th with them fireworks. Put that mask on, October 31st. You the best, guess we the worst. This is my world, Mr. Universe.
We live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every boom on deck. Coming live and direct for the cash and respect. From the bottom of the barrel like a terrorist threat. To the top like a crown high on the apex. Old school, new school, every boom on deck.
Coming live in the back, can't pardon your disrespect. From the G's to the goon, little homies on deck. This is boom back like a terrorist threat. Keep it gully good, can't shame my rap. Spit a universal code, take game and bet. Homie free think, bring your gang and set. I'm a suicide kid, never bang regret. From the bottom of the barrel like the game is fit. As long as I'm alive, too legit to quit. The hustle is a turn trying to flip the script. Don't let the struggle burn, you gotta flick the switch. Third pound on the boom